Press 7 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, good to know. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, you better get that attitude up because I'm live now. So, all right. So I figured first of all, I need to get back into streaming here on A Worse of the Internet. And I don't know, I just haven't been consistent enough. I'd like to do it once a week. I'm thinking on Wednesdays though. So y'all, which would you prefer, Monday or Wednesday? Press 1 for Monday and 2 for Wednesday. I guess I could run a poll. And I was thinking about doing it just at like 7 p.m. 7 to 10ish p.m. And I figured just with most of you guys, like you all, I assume you all work real jobs and you're real human beings with, you know, real things to do. And just do it at 7 p.m. so everybody's had time to, you know, get home from work and take a shit and eat dinner. Or maybe you eat dinner and then take a shit. I don't really fucking know, but like, you do you. So anyway, I wanted to talk about some Carly adjacent stuff. That was my main reason for going live tonight, as I might as well talk about it now while I'm fired up about it. And I can go ahead and just say this much. I don't have time for it. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do a stream tonight about all the shit I do not have time for. So first of all, everybody press 1 if we know who Carly is. If you don't know who Carly is, this stream might not make a ton of sense to you. Okay? Even if you do know who Carly is, this stream might not make a ton of sense to you. Okay? Because stuff that we're going to talk about here tonight is stuff that has happened that I have not covered in this video yet. Or in my Carly series that I still have not continued on yet. Okay? So this is my Carly video. Please check it out. It's about 2 hours, 48 minutes. And so that'll give you the backstory on Carly. Also, check out my new video, okay? My new video needs views too. How to deal with view bots. But we're not here to talk about that. Anyway, in this video, I told you guys, I listed some links to videos here, and I just want to be clear about this. These are not sources, and these are not me trying to source my work. My work here is my opinion, okay? I'm just providing evidence to back up my argument for my opinion. Okay. And here's the thing. If I'm linking these videos, I expect you to do your own damn research. Okay. But like the reality here is I linked these videos because I think this is y'all's homework. Okay. Press 1 if you actually watched any of these videos here that I linked. Okay. Just be honest. I'm not going to be offended. Press 2 if you didn't. Carly is the black swan. So, like, the first one is the Girl World video, which is kind of long, and it's out of date. It's out of date, in my opinion. The Rise and Fall of Amberlynn Reid reaction channels. So, it's a bit out of date. I think Cecil McFly needs to make an update, since she still talks about Girl World quite a bit from what my understanding, like even in private conversations. But so I think she needs a part 2 on this. But the other one is this one about Queen of Spade, the infinite victim. Watch this.
Let's play a quick game. Grab your standard 52 deck of playing cards. No jokers, shuffle it as many times as you'd like. Now, what is something a content creator can do to make themselves unanimously hated online? Draw one card for every answer you can come up with. You'd probably be able to guess some easy ones right off the bat, like racism, plagiarism, and hypocrisy. But you'll quickly soon realize that the game becomes more problematic the longer you play. Slander, doxing, threats of violence. Keep playing long enough and you'll be left with one card, the Queen of Spade. Cool intros aside, we have quite the subject for today. So
this is the 3.5 hour long video on Beth. On Queen of Karma is what she goes by now, but at this time she was still going by Queen of Spade. Anyway, long story short, I'll hold a damn movie night for this one, because this one's like, this video is just so well put together and so well produced. Like, I just like encourage you to watch it, regardless of what you think of Beth. It's just so good. Then somebody else that I listed here was YouTube Schizophrenic. I listed one of his videos. I listed the Dad Challenge podcast, which we might get into that later. We might get into this video later for a reason, for a specific reason. But it doesn't matter. My point is, everyone go ahead and press 1 if you're going to now consider watching the videos that I gave you for homework. Okay? Because it's important context. Also, Valkyrie covering this call where Malice calls up and does the horrible Southern accent.
Who took money? I want money.
DCP is an issue all by himself. So I've heard that, but like I felt like he was the only one, because the thing is, you got to realize I know some of his more recent videos are kind of like, just come out of the closet already, dude. Just come out of the closet already, right? But like, this is from 2022. And around that time, he was talking a lot about fathering autism. And like, for me, it's kind of like, I can appreciate at least what he was doing around that time. He was being a little bit more thoughtful about it. Nowadays, he's kind of annoying, I gotta be honest. But, repeats valuable information to other audiences. That's what I'm saying, is like, sometimes it's kind of like, okay, for example, maybe Turkey Tom is just, regurgitating shit that he's read off of Kiwi Farms, and maybe he doesn't get it right 100% of the time, but at least he's not out here spreading like horrible misinformation and like making things 10 times worse and then not correct. You know what I mean? Just maybe he does read off of Kiwi Farms, but like, at least it's Kiwi Farms he's reading from. Anyway. So the best way to explain this is that even though I haven't made a follow-up video, for those of you that don't know, Carly really hasn't been posting content anymore. The reason why Carly hasn't been posting content anymore is because this bullshit-ass subreddit. Every time she posts anything, and now, by the way, she's been posting on Instagram, And I really don't have the wherewithal or the energy or anything to like try to keep up with every platform she could possibly be on. I'm not a psycho stalker like these people are. She's heading right back down the same path again. I mean, look at this title. You would think that the video is going to be punching my cat in the face or something. She's heading right back down the same path again. Showing what I got at the mall. I mean, do you see what I mean? Am I supposed to feel like, oh, this evil woman went to the mall? Ugh. How dare she? She's headed right down that evil path of going to the mall. The fuck is wrong with these people? You notice that they didn't, include a video. They didn't include any context. Maybe she bought like 2 things at the mall. And that's what I was even pointing out in part of my video was like, let me see if I can find that part actually. Because it's right after the whole food bank shaming.
One with the iPhone to show that.
So she's bitching about she went to Macy's. If you look, that's the entire haul for Macy's. A makeup bag and I think like hair curlers or something. She probably did not spend more than like $10, $20. Let's give them as much leeway as possible here. $20 she may have spent. Hold on, I know there's a close-up. Or to the Dollar Tree or to Macy's just to... Yeah, right here. This was all she bought from Macy's. Shopping at the mall is like a gateway to doing drugs at the mall. This is what I'm saying is like, you're going to see very quickly here. Like, what are they... Who are you protecting? What is this about? Like, is she going to bully somebody in the parking lot? Like, oh. She's headed right back down the same path again. The bacon thither, they're back. Comment down below turns off comments. So this was on one of her old YouTube accounts. And God bless whoever bubbly word is, like, for actually... being the only voice of reason in this fucking subreddit. You gonna tell her mommy on her? You guys are some serious Karens. Bless her heart. She keeps on trying. Ha ha. But don't worry. Somebody's gonna come post her on the Reddit. And then once she gets posted on the Reddit, somebody goes and like tells on her to her mom or some shit. I mean, this whole shit's psycho. Is this bitch serious? Because she sent you a friend request. Now, I have a feeling that our subject tonight is the one who posted this, but I could be wrong about that. First, she follows me on Instagram and follows half my damn family and people I personally know. And now she searched up my Facebook. This bitch is turning into a damn stalker. She blocked me from Insta and her page is down on YT. She's ridic. Why would she not block you, Nella? You're a cunt. So then they start posting all the pictures they can find from her, what was this, Facebook, I guess? They start posting all these damn pictures from her Facebook. And then finally, Bubbly Word's down here because unfortunately Bubbly Word gets downvoted all the time. Here's from her Instagram. Jesus Christ. Well, people, she's back. So they post this, they're posting, this is on her Instagram now. And they're posting the fucking screenshots of her. Of some video that she put up. But they don't post the video because I'm sure it was pretty much like, hey... Here's some toys that I bought. Right back on her bullshit. Did you even see the video? Cunt. Here's the voice of reason. Obsessed much? I don't find her content as riveting as you guys do. The quick flock to report her to each other for starting a new channel where she shows some junk hauls is pretty hilarious. Why not just leave her be? She's sharing her life, doing her thing. Move on, people. Leave her alone. And that's going to be a bit of the theme tonight, is how much these people need to move the fuck on already. Why are you obsessively stalking the page? I had to come in here on this one. I know I come here to see when Carly comes back so I can enjoy her videos again. But since I'm a normal person, I don't stalk down all her personal profiles. So I can always count on you psychos to keep us updated. You're obsessed. You couldn't wait here to run here and post it to share your starky comments to gasp in dismay at Carly posting a 5 Below haul on her page. So apparently this was the video, was a 5. Why are you getting outraged at a 5 Below video? Okay, let me go ahead and I'll admit it. I'm outraged that you're outraged at a 5 Below video. I'm outraged that you're outraged about it because, frankly, I think you all need to get fucking lives. I think you all need to get into fucking therapy fast and go in there and tell them about how fucking traumatized you are because a mentally challenged woman had the audacity to post a fucking 5 Below haul on YouTube, on her Instagram page, that if you hate her so fucking much, you shouldn't be following her. And you know why she popped up on your feed? Because you follow her the same way you follow convicted felon Donald Trump. So at least we know we're dealing with conservative bigots here. And at least we know they're willing to admit that they're just genuinely terrible people. So that's great. New video went to I love you, Carly. Went to find my AirPod case and found it. Hashtag like. Fair warning, you'll get motion sick. Is she on YouTube? She has a lot of videos on here. She's got 5 Below hauls and more. Oh, good grief. I don't think it could ever be more boring, but it is. Just on the surface, it appears she might be getting more therapy, and they have really clamped down on her full throttle antics on TikTok and YouTube. No, it's the fact that she's been trying to avoid you fucking people, and every time she posts anything, you psychos post on this fucking stupid subreddit. Still making the dumbass faces. Yeah, you know what? We caught plenty of screenshots of Malice making dumbass faces, and she called it, what did she call it? Ableist, when people posted pictures of her making dumbass faces. It was ableism. You're doing this to a mentally challenged woman. That's not ableism. But when Malice puts herself online and somebody gets a screenshot of her, it's ableism. I mean, I'm sorry. This is like, these people are delusional. Leave me alone. So I guess Carly posted something about, hey guys, you're delusional. Stop it with the subreddit. I must be blocked. Can someone post here, please? Here we go again. Oh, Lord. Now, from my understanding, too, because, like, I've tried looking at her Instagram, and she's pretty much she's posting these videos and then deleting them. Because everything that I've been finding on her profile, somebody tell me, I don't know is this Second Life? I don't know what the fuck this is. She's got a Threads, too. But like, I don't know. I think I'm blocked on her Instagram, and that's fine. It's just like, does anyone know what this Avakin life? I mean, God knows that, like, I'm glad she's. I don't know what she's getting into, but I'm glad that she's at least somewhere away from these psychopaths. They call her crazy or whatever, but they're stalking her. They're stalking her, making ridiculous, unhinged comments about her and looking all kinds of psychotic. Exactly. I mean, she's just over here living her best African life. I mean, seriously. And these people, if she dares to go to look at the Dollar Tree the wrong way, they're gonna fucking go insane about it. So I guess she posted a video asking people to leave her alone, and that's outrageous. How dare she? How dare she ask us to stop stalking her? Same old Carly. Now, notice, by the way, how badly. So, where does she post? What's her name? What's her name of the day? Where does she post? Where can I find her? Where can I find? Where is she? Does anyone know where she's? Can somebody link me? Can somebody get her? Watch. It gets worse here for a month. Just what? I miss this sub being active. I wish Carly was back on YouTube. I miss talking to you guys. You know that you could DM each other, right? You know that you can have conversations that don't involve trashing on a mentally challenged woman. You do know that, right? You don't have to only be friends just because Carly posts. You are literally only capable of talking to each other if you have somebody to trash in the process. Those aren't people you should be friends with, by the way. If that's your only common basis. Now all of a sudden they miss her. Do we think she'll ever make her way back to TikTok or YouTube with the resurgence of her Instagram? Not gonna lie, I miss her shows and tours. I think she'll eventually get back to it. She just can't help herself. She loves the attention of singing and doing live shows. She's putting out feelers with the Instagram. It was a good run, but it went too far. Carly will always have to be kept in check. Here's cunt Nella, cunt fucking bitch with her stupid fucking 2 cents that nobody asked for. When she started putting her own daughter in danger and doxing her niece's names, that was too far. That's when her family stepped in. Actually, she didn't do any of that. To the extent that she was using, because here's the thing, we all know Carly went through probably 75 different usernames, right? When she was using those usernames, a lot of the time she was using names that she found from her family that she liked, she thought sounded nice. She didn't come out and be like, oh yeah, it's my niece's name, that's my blah blah blah's name. People went and looked this shit up and looked up her nieces and her daughter and her mother, and they doxed them, and you all supported those people. The only reason any of this was dangerous is because you exist. That's the only reason that you can possibly give me that Carly shouldn't be posting on the internet, is because psychos like this have to exist, because they will not stop this. We are now, what, 4 months since Carly's posted anything, and they're still doing this? Hit the like button on the stream, by the way. I miss it too. I miss her drama. I thought the whole point was to run her off the internet. True. Now you guys miss her. Comical. Read what I wrote again. Okay, let's read what you wrote again. I wish Carly was back on YouTube. I miss talking to you guys. Yeah, okay. So what I read was that you're not capable of having friends unless you're being a human piece of shit, okay? I'm glad that you went right for it and just made your profile picture Regina George, by the way. I understand what you're saying. You miss this page being active and people talking and the whole social aspect to it. But in order for this page to be active again, you'd have to have a reason to continue to snark on Carly. Is there really a reason for that anymore? I miss the community. Carly can stay gone for all I care. You mean Carly's community? I mean, is this not effectively Carly's fucking community at this point? And you know what? If I was logged in, I'd downvote you for giving any respect to these people. Just saying. So whenever I post that Carly put up a new video, a lot of people say they have trouble finding it. Would it help for me to record it for everyone? If so, I will start doing that. I will be happy to violate her copyrights and put myself at legal risk so that we can watch all of Carly's antics and laugh at her and make fun of her, and then she'll never come back, and then we'll complain about that. You betcha, yeah. Leave me alone. Oh, I'm a good person. I'm not a bully. In my opinion, first of all, everybody on this fucking Reddit is a fucking cunt, and fuck you. But here's the thing. So we're going to have to go back and kind of talk about Samantha here for a minute, because Samantha is rearing her ugly head into all of this once again. And we'll come back to why I'm even bringing up the subreddit. Back to my video that if you haven't watched it about Carly, you should. Where is it? Thoughts on dirty bong water? Piece of shit. I mean, I don't know who's who in that mix. I really don't have the time or energy. And like I said, I got to work on this fancy video, okay? That's why I need to get this out of my system now, and I can just move on. So Samantha had a whole chapter in the video. And so if you don't know who Samantha is, you know, this will give you a little bit of context. But what we're going to do is we're going to watch a video from the YouTube Schizophrenic, because he basically gives a good overview of Samantha. And then we're going to look at what Samantha's been posting here recently. The first part of this video is about Samantha, and then it kind of veers off and starts going on about Malice, and we're not here for that. Actually, before we do this, if you are interested, Valkyrie did a stream, I believe sometime last week, called People Love Drama. You people love drama. Apparently Malice is showing up on Emma's streams to harass some guy to stop watching some other guy. It's kind of stupid.
All right.
Ever since I saw that stream that Emma did with the domestic violence, honestly, so I think the thing that truly started pushing me away after the stream,
I don't know. I'm not going to get into it, but if you want to see something recent from Emma and Malice, go to Valkyrie's channel and check this out. Basically, it's very similar to the Cow Wrangler panel, where they're effectively just trying to strong arm people into doing what they say. Effectively, they're trying to get this guy to stop watching this other guy because the other guy is, I don't know, arguing with somebody. I really don't even know. Like, it's very hard to follow, but like, That's the long and the short of it. But anyway, back to Sam. Let's I'll take care of Sam here.
If you're watching this and you are in contact with Carly, please send this to her. I just want to know what's it gonna take for you to leave me the fuck alone and quit sending people to my channel. And don't say that you're not, because I've had 2 people so far come to my channel and troll me. Like, why can't I be on here anymore? Like,
no, see, here's the thing is every time anybody would say or do anything on Samantha's channel, it was, why are you trolling? Why are you sending people here, Carly? Not understanding the fact that she was the one always bringing up Carly's name, so that's how people were finding her.
like, why?
Which one?
And then being like, once again, I'm being fucking
Which one, Sal?
told that I'm just like Carly. I'm nothing like her. If I was, I would have fucking, you know, said that shit about Malice and her child. But I would never do that to Malice.
Because Samantha is someone I protect. Leave Samantha alone. Straight up. Leave her alone. Don't drag her into your business. Don't drag her into your mess. Don't comment on her crap. Straight up. Leave Sam alone.
Like, for real, like, what the fuck do I have to do to, like, get this shit to fucking stop? It, like, do you want me to fucking stop making content? Do you want me to fucking stop, you know, fucking making community posts? I didn't realize that was a fucking crime. I didn't fucking realize that I can't fucking, I can't fucking do this anymore. This is not fair. All I want to do is fucking go live and do whatever I want to fucking do. This is not okay anymore. I don't know what you want from me anymore. No matter what I do, I can't fucking escape her. This is not okay. All I want to do is be left alone. This is not okay anymore.
Now, I will say, what you're seeing here is, if you remember from my video, I mentioned, now all of this guy's videos are kind of set in this little horror scenario, but either way, what I had mentioned in my video was that Carly and Samantha were constantly bickering back and forth at each other, and like, I would say Samantha acted worse than Carly, being totally fucking honest. I think Samantha acted 10 times worse than Carly, and we'll get to that. But the reality here is, like, this is what you would pretty much get, is like Carly would talk some shit, and then Samantha would go live and start freaking out about it and crying about it and all this shit, and everybody would have to feel bad for her because she was crying. You know what I mean? It was just like, anyway.
I fucking do anything to her. I fucking hate her.
But see, this is why I was saying, like, don't go in her chat, is because, like, she will look for the excuse to, like, flip out and then be like, okay, I shouldn't have done this. You know what I mean? Like, all I want to hear is what she has to say, and you'll never get an answer out of her or Carly if you don't let them just speak. If you jump to conclusions and you jump down their throat with shit before they have a chance to fully speak, you'll never understand. That's how you deal with people with intellectual disabilities. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I just don't understand this. Like, You have no patience whatsoever?
I didn't fucking do anything to her. Fucking done with the fucking internet. This is fucking bullshit. I didn't fucking do anything to her.
This wishing you well thing that you say at the end here, and this account says maybe Sam's crazy. That was impersonating Valkyrie, apparently. Wishing you well. What did Valkyrie say to you in your DMs here? Wishing you well. Like, you're practically taunting her in this message, Malice.
What the fuck? I haven't even done that. That's another type of trolling that is horrible, especially done to someone like Sam, who has mental problems, who has what's the word? Sorry, I'm going into my Afrikaans because I'm angry.
Cough.
Who has mental health issues. She has mental health issues. Saying something like that to Samantha can send her straight over the fucking edge. Like, there's no two ways about it. None.
Well, that was one of the reasons that people thought it, or at least people were implying it was you, because who would know how to do that quickly? But then someone who knows Sam well. You know, it would take someone who knew Sam well to get her to act that way and guarantee the reaction they were looking for, right?
What the?
Well, either way, that message, like, basically you're kind of agreeing with it in a sense that message was the perfect message to send Sam, like, over the edge.
God, it is the perfect message to send Sam over
So,
the edge.
whoever sent
It
that
really
message to Sam understands Sam's psychology to a certain extent, right? Must have been watching her.
Yeah, fair. Must have been watching her. Sam is very
For a while,
upfront.
right?
Yeah, for a while. You had to be following Sam for a while. Had to be watching her lives religiously. And I'll say it straight up. I don't watch Sam's lives because they are triggering for me. Because we share the same kind of mental health issues. So her breaking down and things of that nature, it hurts me deeply. No. Like, I've done some fuck shit in my time, and I've done some questionable things. But doing that to somebody with a mental health issue, no. I am actually highly upset.
Methinks thou dost protest too much. Also, that's a really funny way of spelling pervert.
That I don't actually even know what to say, honestly. That is such a fucked up thing to accuse somebody of. That is such a fucked up thing to accuse somebody of, heavily imply. Like, it's really not okay. With no evidence, no anything other than somebody has copied my style of writing. I haven't even done that. That's
What a good point. She doesn't watch someone that she claims to be defending. How does that make sense when her channel, when she claimed it? Exactly. Like, this is the thing that pisses me off about all this. Is like, oh, I don't watch Samantha, I don't know. Then why are you taking her side on all of this? I mean, it's the same argument as to, like, what I would, he'll bring this up, but, like, the whole Audrey and Autumn thing. Why are you defending this mother who, in my opinion, is very clearly exploiting her child? And if you had done even the smallest amount of, like, research into her channel, the way that you were obsessively stalking and downloading everything Carly did, if you had done even a tenth of that when you heard about Audrey and Autumn's channel, you would have known. And you just pretend like either they knew and they didn't say anything, which is fucking 10 times worse to me, or they didn't know and you shouldn't listen to anything these people are saying. somebody copied her style of writing, says someone writes just like her father, right? I mean, it's just it's ridiculous. And I mean, I don't know that she, I have a feeling that this motherfucker did it, to be totally honest, but like I don't know, and I'm not gonna sit here and assert someone did it, but like, because I think he's crazy enough to copy her style of writing.
That's another type of trolling that is horrible, especially done to someone like Sam who has mental problems. Saying something like that to Samantha can send her straight over the fucking edge. Like, there's no two ways about it. None. No. Like, I've done some fuck shit in my...
Like, believe me, YouTube schizophrenic. Look, I'm gonna say this straight up. I think he's brilliant, but he's getting his own video on in this series, because like if he orchestrated all of this, like, he did it fucking perfectly.
My time, and I've done
I'm
some
impressed.
questionable things, but doing that to somebody with a mental health issue, no. I am actually highly upset that I don't actually even know what to say, honestly. That is such a fucked up thing to accuse somebody of. That is...
Has this bitch gone on for 10 minutes now, fucking telling us she didn't do this and how offended she is at it?
Such a fucked up thing to accuse somebody of, heavily imply. Like, it's really not okay. What is the matter with you trying to put someone who Samantha trusts implicitly and turn her mind, her thoughts against them? Like, what is the point of that? Like, are you okay?
So I don't get it anymore. I really don't. At this point, I feel like I'm in a game. I feel like this whole thing is a fucking game and a joke to people. To fuck around with everyone's feelings and emotions. To jeopardize someone's mental health.
Yeah, Roger Brown's kind of a fucking weirdo too. I watch Truthfully Trish every once in a while.
I'm guessing it's all fun and games to somebody.
Now, this is the YouTube schizophrenic, YTS as or Yeetus as Valkyrie pronounces it, and that was the intro. Okay, come on, 8-minute intro. I know I like to ramble, but at least I'm saying something. Trisha's quit YouTube 3 times this month. Oh. I wish I could just go back to Truthfully Trish. You know, I started this channel so that I could just make fun of DIYs and laugh at Jack's fat ass. And then Carly came along.
Hello, everyone. My name is the YouTube Schizophrenic. And we have a complicated topic.
Could go back to simpler times.
I would like to introduce you to Grizz Green Dipper / Samantha Taylor / Carson, or whatever other name she'll come back as. Samantha Taylor is a professional victim who was used by an entire community to push a false narrative for views and donations. Now, since all lolcows move in herds, she has connections to both Carly Link and Malice Black, 2 lolcows we've covered in the past. And I would recommend that you check out my playlist on this channel if you would like a little more information going into this video. But I will do my best to summarize things as we go along. Now, I think we should start with the origins of the Carly and Sam feud. Now, a lot of this has been lost to revisionist history due to all of the people hiding their channels and deleting their content. So I will do my best to explain it.
Was that you went after a mute, right, non-verbal, autistic child with Down syndrome said that your disabilities were worse than hers, and
Okay, hold on. You remember how I said there was a picture of Malice when she was making a weird face, and people were they were posting this picture of her. Okay, this is that picture, but it's been ran through a number of filters to make it look more male. And I've seen this photo multiple times, and like every time they've made it look more and more like there's one where it's like a full-on beard. But like it was like she was getting so upset about this picture being posted of her that people just kept posting it more because they were like, you know, what are you like being psycho about this? She kept saying it was ableism to post the picture of her.
and attacked her mother, and people started calling you out for it. That's how this started. Way before me.
She does have a Shanny ward up here.
Way before Emma, way before Hatman, way before Moon, way before Pretty Little Lies, way before anybody even started covering you. That's how this started, Carly. Is with Aubrey and Autumn. That's how it started.
And by all accounts, that is accurate. Carly did her little shtick to this Raising Autumn person, and Sam jumped in to defend them. Thus, that would make Sam the aggressor.
I got a super chat. Lori sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you.
Woohoo! Jesus cow, thank you for the $3 super chat. I appreciate it.
Let's not let specifics bog things down. Now, the part that gets left out in this little tale is that Raising Autumn exploits and abuses her child for views.
Oh God, God, oh God, oh God, God.
Okay, then don't have the drink. You don't need to have it.
Oh God, God.
Okay, now you could have blurred this, Yeetus. Okay, you could have blurred this.
And that was just one example with the title and the contents of the video being in question. I was so offended in my research for this video that Raising Autumn is going to be getting her own video in the future. Bet the farm on that one.
And see, that's what I was saying, is I feel like anybody with like half a brain could look at that channel and be like, is this okay? Should you really be posting all this shit about... Like, oh.
And if Malice Black and this dark side community she's a part of had bothered to do 5 minutes of research, they would know this as well. Or maybe they just don't care. I'm not even sure anymore. Now, Sam started this back and forth between them, and it's gotten pretty heated. I would say Carly's side of things is especially vile. Now, we're not going to cover that today because, frankly, it's been covered to death by every other creator, so I'm not going to waste time with it. So Carly stirring up some hate and saying all these vile things to Sam has led to some extreme overreactive mental breakdowns that you heard in the intro. This is not an isolated incident. This is her entire content from what I can tell, and I'll play you another one.
Alright, okay, so these are going worse.
So this is the troll account. Somebody made an account named Maybe Sam's Crazy and then left this account or left this comment, I think, on one of her videos. And it's, I'm sorry, I can't keep quiet anymore. You have shown serious signs of being mentally unwell. I'm going to explain what's about to happen here. Samantha Taylor, please listen. My archive of your meltdowns will be sent to your local authorities. You will be placed in temporary hold while they evaluate. You will then be moved to a comfortable long-term care center. They will put you on a treatment plan to help you. Please don't get mad. I don't want you to do anything to yourself. Wishing you well. Which is like the... absolutely the comment to like not leave if you were, you know what I mean? Like, this is a lot to be leaving to somebody like this. But at the same time, like, as to who left the comment is still more or less a mystery.
Alright.
Yes, that's the thing. Signs of being mentally unwell is kind of a malice phrase. Wishing you well. Do you know what I mean? So Valkyrie simply pointed out, we'll come right back to this, but Valkyrie simply pointed out that there were a lot of language consistencies happening here. And what happened was Yeetus over here made a chart and then presented it to Malice and said, listen, this is the chart that I put together, you know, based on what Valkyrie was talking about on her stream. And then she didn't hear him say the part that he made this whole image, and she flips out on Valkyrie about it and like all this shit. It just made her look more and more guilty as they kept kind of coming to this conclusion. But what's in question is whether this guy is the one who made this message, and then, you know what I mean? And then made this whole graphic and whatever to blame her for it. That's what I'm saying. This is so complicated and so like next level, like autism.
Alright. Okay. So, these are going worse. Alright. So, we think that this is a game now, really? You think this is a joke? Because now you're taking shit too far. Now, you're making accounts of me. And I don't appreciate that at all. You're stealing my fucking picture. You're calling me crazy. If I was crazy, I would be on drugs right now. But I'm not on any fucking drug.
Here's the thing. If Yeetus did make this post, he made this post to make this point. And this is exactly where I kind of am like, I have a little empathy with the guy, is because like he did it to make this exact point. Samantha receives one comment on her page and all of the sudden it's nuclear meltdown. Carly gets this shit on a regular, and like even when it came down to it, like, yeah, she would get pissed off about Malice, she would get pissed off about Emma, she'd get pissed off about whoever. But like, for example, I remember one stream where like somebody mentioned Queen of Karma or something, or said Queen of Karma sniping you, and she said, shut the fuck up, Queen of Karma, nobody likes you anyway. And she just kept it moving along, and I was like, good job, girl, now do that with all the other ones too. But it was just like, Carly was getting this way more than Samantha ever was. But the minute Samantha got even the tiniest amount of pushback, nuclear fucking war.
Oh, because,
and everybody would be on her side.
I fucking wage all my content to defend myself. Everybody else does it, but it's not okay for me at all. Because, God forbid, Sam's a mental case. Sam is, crazy. Oh my fucking God. She needs to be in a fucking mental hospital. Go fuck yourself. The whole, let's see, shall we? The whole maybe Sam's crazy shit? Really? Really? Going to impersonate me and fucking steal my picture? Are you fucking joking? This shit needs to fucking stop. You don't know me. You don't know what the fuck. You don't walk in my shoes at all, point blank. You don't know the amount of fucking bullshit that I went through. And for you to sit there and say, oh, Sam's crazy, yada yada yada. Number one, I know who you are. I'm not stupid. You need to fucking stop this shit.
Who? Who is it, Samantha? You want to lob out an accusation? Who is it?
Stop fucking stalking my shit. Stop making accounts and grow the fuck up. Just because you and I had our little fucking fallout doesn't mean that you need to stoop this fucking low. I'm allowed to do what the fuck I want on my goddamn content. If you don't like it, don't watch. Plain and fucking simple. I'm not crazy. If I wasn't, everybody in this fucking world is crazy. Excuse me. If I'm on drugs, then everybody else in this fucking world is on drugs for raging and shit. Everybody in this fucking world needs to be in a fucking mental hospital then. Because they argue, they fucking fight, yada yada yada. But no, let's look at me because, oh my god, I rage at every fucking thing. But I can't ever fucking defend myself because, oh my god, it's a fucking crime.
Samantha, do you understand how an argument works? People will respond to your argument with another argument. That's how it works. Like, this is the point, is she cannot even take the slightest amount of pushback on anything.
Suck my invisible fucking...
I feel like they're jealous because Carly has thicker skin than them. Yeah.
Cock. You little like bitch.
I think any one of these people would kill to have the amount of confidence that Carly has.
Suck my dick. Better yet, get off of it. I might be bisexual, but I'm not into you. Coming at me and telling me this shit, you know, call me, text me on your phone so I can show you proof that Malice and Emma are, you know, doxing me, blah, 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 and now this motherfucker wants to, you know, create a fucking fake account of me? Really? Really? Who the fuck are you? I love how I can't ever come on here and just have one fucking day where there's no fucking bullshit. Why come at me? What the fuck did I do to you? Just leave me the fuck alone. Everybody else can do their fucking content, but when it comes to Sam, no! No! She can't even fucking do shit! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get off my fucking junk, you assholes! God, I hate you all! Oh!
Now, for as much as Sam doesn't want to be compared to Carly, I'm really struggling to see the difference between these two lolcows in a rage. So now I'm going to show you one of Carly's rages towards Sam, and you can point out the difference between them to me.
I did not want to make this video, but I have every right since she wants to go ahead and make videos about me. She says I'm harassing her. When she's harassing me, she's stalking me too. She's always on my TikTok, always on my YouTube channel, taking my post. Karma's a bitch. And I'm not going to say who, she knows who she is. I'm not going to say any names. I'm tired of your shit.
This is another thing they would both do because, like, everybody was like, stop talking about each other. And they would be like, you know who I'm talking about, or you know who.
Stop stalking me and stop taking my post. I took your post because you took mine to show everybody what kind of bully you are.
And this is the other thing, too, is they would present this as Carly raging, having a meltdown, blah, blah, blah. Who do you think in this situation is more likely to inflict harm in one way or another, whether it be upon themselves or upon somebody else? Who is it that sounds a lot more unhinged here? I mean, I'm sorry, but, like, exactly. Carly just claps back on these bitches. Like, and that's it. And they can't handle it because they're a bunch of fucking pussies.
Since you want to go ahead and keep talking about me, since you said in your video yesterday you were done talking about me, I can take your post and I can post your videos on my content since you want to go ahead and harass me in your video. This person threatened to punch me in my face. She said it out of anger, but she said it, and that's a threat. She says I called her a retard when I never did. There's no proof. Show the proof. She said that I threatened to beat her up. There's no proof.
Can I just say, I have not seen any proof that she called her that. I've heard that accusation quite a bit. I don't believe I've seen a video of her calling Samantha a retard. I've not seen that.
I'll believe it when I see it. She went live yesterday, right after the day before yesterday, when she got off this person's live, and she was sitting there calling me ugly, calling me fat, saying I'm not hot. Maybe if you just stop stalking my channel and taking all my shit, I'll do the same to you. I never threatened to beat you up. I never called you a retard. There's no fucking proof. I called you one. If you have the proof of everything I did, how come you're not showing it on your channel? How come there's no video that I called you a retard? How come there's not a video saying that I threatened to beat you up? How come there's no video about me saying where you live? You said you lived in PA on your live to everyone. So when you tell people that's personal information. Okay, this girl comes on my TikTok, stalks my TikTok, stalks my YouTube channel. Okay, I looked up on YouTube. Okay, number one.
Can I just say, given that Samantha apparently is sharing her information online, why didn't anybody contact, her? I think you brought this point up earlier, Sal, was that where's anybody contacting, her caregivers who she's living with to be like, hey, can you just check on her, to make sure she's okay? She was just online raging and I don't want her to harm herself. Why wasn't any of this happening? You guys were so eager to dox Carly and expose her mother and her daughter's information. There was no thought process to actually contact anybody, related to Samantha to make sure that she was getting help. But they were so eager to help Carly by stalking her and harassing her and getting in her man's DMs and oh Lord. Anyway, I'm sorry.
That is not against the law to look at someone's channel.
I'm sorry. This is why I don't talk that much about Carly when I'm live, because I know I will go off. I know I will just get off on a tangent.
Cyber stalking is a lot different than you think. Okay? You harassed me first. I posted your videos as my post to show people what kind of monster bully you are. All she does is make videos, call me names. She says I have diseases. Bullshit. I don't have diseases. I've been with the same man for almost 4 years. How's that? We've both been checked, so we don't have diseases. So you're gonna sit there and say I have a disease? Think again. She uses the F word and the B word and calls me a cunt in her videos. Oh my god, y'all. I can't stand this bitch. I can't stand her. I'm sorry for making this video. I have to, because she needs to stop. So if you want to see her 2 videos about me that are so disrespectful and so hurtful, they're on my post on my Natalie's life. Go check them out. They're so bad that she needs to watch herself, because you're sitting there harassing me first.
Another element of this tale.
Well, mind you, she said F word and B word, and then 2 seconds later says bitch. So I'm not sure which B word she was talking about.
That isn't publicly advertised is that Carly is 100% correct. Sam is obsessed with her and is commenting on everything she does. And I would like to give a big shout out to Worst of the Internet for archiving this Reddit page that we are about to discuss. This Reddit page is proof of Sam, while she claims to be gone, still tracking Carly's every movement and posting about it for everyone else to see.
Yeah, I had to use old Reddit to archive. Grown ass woman, peep the stained crutch. What? So wrong, Carly. Just found this as a. I'm telling you, when I found that, I believe that community post is up, so I believe that archive is still up. But I mean, it was like 5 fucking pages of fucking just her like psycho posting on Reddit about Carly.
I encourage you to check the link.
Must watch MGR. Must watch MGR. There were a lot of posts about MGR. Well,
provided out
may get into that
and see for yourself. Just pages upon pages of the same exact behavior. And when Sam was caught and called out for this behavior, she tried the whole, oh, well, this is actually Sam's friend or her family member or anyone but Sam caught with her hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, we busted her. Because she was basically doing this schizo posting, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a stab in the dark. And I said, okay, Samantha, whatever you say. And then all of a sudden it's, I'm her family. I'm one of her friends, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, well, tell Samantha to get help, please. Like, she said something that made me think it was her. And I was like, let me take a chance here.
Now we have 2 lol cows, both obsessed with each other, and both claiming they want the other to leave them alone. And in the middle here, we have reactors, egging them on, encouraging more drama, spinning a narrative, all to grift views and donations.
Yep.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
So now I want to ask the question, where in the world is Malice Black?
All right, so this is where this starts to completely veer off the subject of Samantha. And so we're going to skip over this because he just kind of goes on about what Malice is doing and how she's just kind of like dropped off or whatever. But I do want you to catch the ending of this.
All along, and orchestrated views and money for well-being at all, but honestly, advice is wasted.
Here we go.
Thank you for making it to the end of the video. In conclusion, Sam needs to log off if she cares about her well-being at all, but honestly, advice is wasted on someone like her. However, for the people who interact with Sam, I would just recommend you don't. Her story will likely end in tragedy no matter what you do, and she will not stop causing you problems as long as she's connected to you. And my advice to all these reactors, virtue signaling and pretending to white knight for her for views and money, it might be a good time to stop. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as is tradition, and I will see you next time. And wouldn't it be interesting if I was Sam's troll all along and orchestrated all of this? If you aren't entirely sure, then maybe you should tread lightly.
Mwahahaha. Plot twist, right? So we haven't gotten the follow-up to this video. Yeetus is down until September, as far as I know. And we won't be hearing from him until September, as far as I know. But like I said, I'm gonna write a whole fucking video about all this shit because it was good. This was some fun fucking gay ops that I've witnessed with him. Anyway, here's the thing. To be clear, I don't really want to spoil it because, and we'll talk about the fact that I need to make either a part 2 or multiple part 2s. I'm not even sure. But I am going to give a little bit of a spoiler here. So close your ears if you don't want spoilers. But what ended up happening at the end of the day is that they made sure that Carly started getting reacted to by somebody who was going to not have any boundaries at all. So they effectively got her getting reacted to this by this guy, Metal Gear Rax. That's who MGR is. What ended up happening, this is a very condensed way of putting it. Oh, he's live now. This is a very condensed way of putting it, but he posted this video on his channel of somebody effectively driving by Carly's apartment complex where she lives. Okay. A bunch of people come in here and are like, this is too far. Like, all of a sudden, our good friend Elizabeth RN here, this is too much. Unsubbed. I don't like Carly, and I like to point and laugh, but I don't even get the point of this. Ugh. And then Samantha's in here with, I enjoy your content and everything, but this is going too fast and going to cause a huge mess. Samantha has been going at Carly for 2 fucking years at this fucking point. And so I pointed out in the replies, because I have, in my opinion, had my limit that I could take of this bullshit. Now it's gone too far. As you guys have harassed this woman for 2 years. This is exactly what you wanted to happen. If you cared at all, you just grow up and move on. Your entire lives revolve around her. But I'm sure you'll continue to support this guy anyway, because you can't live your lives without getting your daily fix of Carly. Blah, blah, blah. Harass, seriously. So it's okay for war she's done to me? Really? So anyway, this goes on. You want to go research it yourself, go do that. Here's my point, is both Elizabeth and Samantha decided that, you know, Miss Elizabeth, I'm unsubbed. I'm done. I'm unsubbed. Decided to show up in his stream literally hours after he posted that video. Hours after he posts a video of somebody driving by her house and they say, too far, unsubbed. Both of them are in this fucking chat.
Disagree with that, but
there's our friend Elizabeth here. Love Freddie in this vid. Wow, I'm so glad you're here supporting this guy. There's our good buddy Thunder Rain. Get your teeth fixed, girl. And Mrs. Bama Dipper, she tried to apologize to me back in December on Instagram for talking about my parents and saying I have no family. She got mad when I didn't accept it. So why are you in here? When was this? February? You're in here 2 months later still on about it? That she tried to apologize to you in December? God forbid. Oh no, she tried to apologize to you. Oh God. How dare she? This live, I will tell you again, was hours after he posted the video of somebody driving by her apartment. After Elizabeth comments, unsubbed. So this is why I'm mad at Samantha, because somebody driving by Carly's apartment was not going to be enough. It's still not enough for her. And the thing was, I noticed that Miss Samantha decided to post a fucking stream, I think a month ago, and I didn't say nothing about it because I was like, I'm just going to ignore her ass. Like, just not worth it, right? Actually, I think I've got all these things up here. She started posting damn community posts. We'll come back to this one day. She starts rambling about Queen of Karma. I'm not even totally sure what this was about. Happy birthday to my dearest friend. Some poems. It's so frustrating knowing how terrible, how fake a person actually is. Yet everyone loves them because they put on a good show. I guarantee you this is like subtweet to Carly, because ultimately she wants to sit here and be like, oh my God, everybody, why is everybody being so nice to Carly? Like, most people are not being nice to Carly. Like, that's the thing. It's just completely delusional that she thinks that anyone criticizing her is because anyone's being nice to Carly. Like, you're both over the top, honestly. This was posted, so that was 2 weeks ago. This was posted 4 days ago. I want to express my feelings on some things because I know for a year, everything has been hell. I know some of you believe I'm this lolcow, but that's not the case at all. I understand that Emma, Malice, I believe even Valk, Yeetus, and Jessica even, they wanted me to do a panel with them to give my side of the story, but here's the thing. I was scared that if I did that, the person would watch and deny everything. There's a lot of things that no one knows but Malice, Emma, Chad, PLL, Chaotic, etc. There was video evidence, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, those videos are gone. However, you may be able to find them on Reddit. I didn't find them on Reddit. Just all you have to do is point anybody to the video, not, hey, here's where you could maybe look for thing. Like, either provide some evidence of what you're claiming or don't. Don't claim it. I'm not this liar some are making me out to be. I've tried my hardest to explain myself on my live and on my post, but it didn't matter either way because someone had to chew me up and spit me out. I realize everyone I've come in contact with is going through things on YouTube. I never wanted attention or sympathy for anything I explained about myself or the trauma I went through. I just wanted people to understand and realize why I am the way I am, but even then, I was still judged, bullied, and tormented. No, you weren't. Yes, I'm fully aware I'm on the internet, and I have to realize that. No matter what I did to make things better, it wasn't ever good enough for anyone. If I tried to get away, remove myself from YouTube, deactivate my account, etc., someone would get annoyed or upset with me. Do you know why people were getting annoyed and upset with Samantha for deleting her YouTube? Was because they were afraid Carly would gloat about it. We don't, basically, Samantha, don't delete your YouTube. We don't want Carly to feel like she won. So Samantha, more often than not, was probably on YouTube more than she needed to be because other people were trying to keep this drama going. I got tired of the fake accounts of me trolling me and bullying me. I'll admit, during those trolling, I seriously thought of certain things. Everyone told me to go be with my friends IRL, but the question is, what friends? They gave up on me the moment I lost my brother. They hardly ever talk to me, only when they have problems or to complain about things. That's why I befriended Malice, Emma, Chad, Hatman, PLL, and all them. By the way, Samantha, where are all these people now? We'll get to that, but I'd love to know where all of these people are because they sure as hell ain't watching your shit. And to the extent that you're even still interacting with them, I'd be shocked. The moment Malice and I ended our friendship and went separate ways, everyone has to announce it and make things worse for myself and her. Why? To get views or clout. I don't remember anybody announcing that shit, to be honest. I think maybe Yeetus said something. I don't know. My real question is, why is it every time I discover a new YouTuber, someone who's new to me, you all have to jump down my throat about it? For example, Metal Gear Rax. He seems cool, but let me say that I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the things he covers about someone. Samantha, just say it with your damn chest. Just say it straight out. You think it's fucking great that he doxed her, don't you? You think you love it that he doxed her, that he exposed as much fucking details about her as he could, about that he doxed her mother. Just say it straight up, because he seems so cool. Everyone freaked out when I was in his chat box when he was live the first time. I'm not freaking out because you were in his chat one time. I'm freaking out because you were in his chat multiple times, and you were in his chat after you knew what he was doing. Because I don't even have to go that far back. Let's put aside.
That doesn't mean you weren't shut down, though. Like,
I don't care. Let's put aside the little drive-by video. By the way, I'm calling it the drive-by. Okay? Let's put aside the drive-by. Before that video he ever posted, he was openly doxing her in his community tab. Like, openly fucking doxing her in his community tab, posting phone numbers, posting pictures of people. See? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Posting all this fucking shit. How YouTube never got a hold of this shit, I don't know. I know I reported it, but because none of the other psychos, the people who are virtue signaling because Carly's such a horrible person for buying fucking Five Below, none of those people were interested in reporting somebody doxing her. It was her fault, apparently. Let me just say I had zero to do with any of that. I disagree. I had no idea anyone was going to do that. I don't think you care that somebody did that. So why am I being hated on so much? See above. Let's watch the stream from a month ago. Oh, I think I gotta turn her up.
Hey guys, what's going on? It is Sam. I'm back with another video. Sorry that my camera is pointing to my wall. I just don't feel like being on camera right now. I'm just waking up and my hair is kind of messy. So yeah. Before I get into the video, if you guys want to dip smoke 420 with me, feel free to. Because I've got some things that need to be covered in this live. So, yeah.
Oh, great. Let me just preface it with this. Because here's the thing. I don't want to waste any of my time on Samantha. Like, in general. At all. But as long as that fucking subreddit is up, I'm declaring here and now that as long as that subreddit is up, I'm going to treat Samantha the way they all treated Carly. I'm going to react to all your shit. And I am going to archive all of your videos, which I have been doing. And if you want it to stop, they can take the subreddit down.
I'm going to explain why I
or you could just not post.
Got off YouTube and whatnot, and why I came back for, you know,
you shouldn't have
a minute.
Nope.
And then
you shouldn't have.
Went off again. So yeah.
49 views. Where is everybody? Where are all of your supporters here? Oh, you turned the comments off. That feels like something Carly would do. Oh, I've already disliked it.
So,
good.
I originally got off YouTube. I can't remember when it was. And I did it for myself. I did it to work on myself, my mental health, because with everything that happened over the past couple months, it really triggered me. And I was dealing with shit also in person. Nobody
Great
knows
job.
what goes on in my life in person at all.
Okay, we don't want to
You
know
guys
either.
have seen me because you guys think, oh my god, you know, Sam is this, Sam is that, yada yada yada. She's dramatic. She, you know, can't handle shit. She needs to, you know, grow up because, you know.
You know, this already sounds dramatic, and and it sounds like you're about to complain about something.
Skin, yada yada yada. You guys don't know what I go through on a daily basis in person. Nope. I've dealt with a lot of shit, and you know, I understand that people, you know, that you know, some people don't want me being friends with some people on here. And honestly, it's not your place to tell me who I can't. I can't talk. Who I.
Samantha, it is absolutely 100% my place to say that you are associating with somebody who doxed Carly and doxed her mother. It is absolutely my fucking place to say that, because that's what you're doing. You're aligning yourself with somebody who doxes people, and when you get doxed, I'm not going to feel bad for you.
I can and can't be friends with. That's my choice. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be a bitch or come off as a cunt, okay? I'm saying this, you know, to express my feelings. I understand that there's been a lot of drama on here with everybody. I'm honestly trying to become a...
Yeah, that right there. If she had done any work on herself and her mental health, she wouldn't be doing this comeback explanation video. Exactly. I mean, that's the whole thing here, is like, you wouldn't be coming on here and bemoaning this. You would move on and talk about something else. You would make content on something else. But the reality is that Carly at least has 5 below hauls to do. Like, she's got fucking shit. She has content that she can actually make. Samantha never made any content. This was always her content, was bitching about this Carly shit.
A better person.
Like, you're watching Samantha's entire content.
I'm sorry that
It's
I keep
this
saying it's a
over
habit.
and over again.
I know that there's been, you know, been things that have been said back and forth with, you know, myself and others. And I don't want to contact, you know, every individual because that would take a long time. So those of you who I have said, you know, horrible things to, I do apologize. The reason why
I'll take it that you meant me.
And the way I am is because I try to defend myself. And when people, you know, hit me up and, you know, say, hey, Sam, don't, you know, post this, don't post that, it gets really kind of hard because I'm trying to defend myself. I'm trying to,
like,
you know,
this always
tell my story. But I got people, you know, saying, don't do that.
Correct.
And
we don't
that's
want to hear
why
it. Again,
you know, go on a rampage. So after a while, I, you know, got off YouTube to fix myself and work on myself to make myself better.
Amazing. We love to hear it. Now,
you know,
thanks
I
for
check in
tuning
on
in.
Reddit every
Like
once
and
in a while.
subscribe.
Sorry, guys, my computer.
No. I went and I got my mental health better, and then I went to Reddit. That always ends. That thought process always ends well.
Just had an update and turn it down. I did get myself a tablet. I have to figure out how to get my YouTube and whatnot on there. I totally forgot my password for my my YouTube, so I'll have to figure that out, and then I will start doing videos on there. But it's not gonna be every day. Like I said, I'm still taking time for myself, but I just want to be on here and just say how I feel.
Okay.
Um,
Why is there like 20 more minutes to this?
I'm not this bad person that people think I am. I really do try to be friends with everybody.
Okay.
Like we're on the internet. I can't really see how people are. The reason why like I was friends with Malice and Emma is because I thought that they were cool.
Well, they aren't. They aren't.
They seem sweet.
They aren't.
I have no heart.
This is the thing. This has been my biggest issue with Samantha here is that she just can't accept the idea that they were using her the entire time. They were using her as a reason, as a human battering ram to bludgeon Carly with. I mean, that was it. They were using her as a talking point to attack Carly with. That's why you would constantly hear she attacked a disabled woman. She attacked a disabled woman. When I tell you Carly attacked a disabled woman, you're thinking she like smacked some old bitch like in a wheelchair, don't you? I mean, what's the mental image that you get in your head when you hear she attacked a disabled woman? When in reality, what she said was, Samantha, go get a fucking life and grow up, you bitch.
Hard feelings towards them at all. They, they made me feel like I was normal. The reason why I look for friends online is because I don't have like my group of friends in person. They gave up on me. Why? Because I couldn't see them at all. Because I was dealing with trauma. I was dealing with, family death. I was dealing with a lot of shit.
Okay, well then go reconnect with them now. I don't.
When I said, before I deleted my YouTube channel, before I mentioned that I was in Special Olympics. I haven't competed in 7 years. I haven't seen my friends in maybe 6 years, 7 years, and everybody, gave up on me. They said that, I don't like talk to people anymore, like my friends in person anymore, because I just don't want to put my problems on them, if that makes any sense. And although Malice, Emma, and everybody in the community.
Could you imagine if she was telling people in real life about this bullshit with Carly? Because I could see that, unfortunately.
Try to help me out. I tried my hardest not to put my problems on them.
Like, I think that's what always bothers me is that in life, like, is there really nobody that's willing to be like, listen, just get off the internet. Like, you just have to stop. Like, just stop.
And that's why, I consider them a friend, because they opened their arms to me, if that makes any sense. And then once I became, friends with them, I've had people outside the community, coming to me and saying, hey, Sam, you don't want to be involved with them because of this and this and this. And it's like, what? And again,
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
wasn't trying to be a
what?
bitch.
I'm like, what did she even say there? I'm gonna have to speed her up a little bit.
I wasn't trying to be, come off as rude. And I know that there's people out there who don't like me, and that's perfectly fine. I do apologize to Kat. You know who you are. I am sorry for coming up at you. I really didn't mean to. I don't think before I speak at all. And I think that's one of the problems I have. I don't use my disability as an excuse. I don't use my mental health as an excuse for my behavior. I do apologize.
No, can I just say she says that quite a lot about how she doesn't use her disability as an excuse, because that's what they always accused Carly of, was using her disability as an excuse. And she loves to project that quite a bit, but I would disagree. It seems like she uses her disability as an excuse quite a bit. She uses her mental health as an excuse quite a bit. And I'm not saying that it's not an excuse. It's a reason it's called mental health. But like, at the end of the day, this whole just saying I don't use my disability as an excuse does not mean anything.
For the way I acted. The reason why I haven't been in contact with you is because I left you alone. I thought that, I would, say, try to say I'm sorry and then let it go. Because I was taught, just my parents taught me just to say you're sorry and then move on from there. And that's what I did.
End the video now.
If you don't, if you're not about that, then I apologize. And then once I came back on YouTube, Reddit mentioned a YouTuber who does content by the name of Metal Gear Rax, I believe his name is.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember his name on here, but I think that's it. And once I
oh no, you got it right. You've gotten it right all like 5 or 6 times now that you've brought him up, because you cannot move on from this. Like, she is seriously, like, she's taking this as, because effectively what I think a lot of people, let's put aside the fact that I'm actively, angry with her about this. The thing about it is, I have a feeling that most of what people were saying was like, stay away from this guy, he's a bad guy. And she's like, why is it every time I get a friend, people try to take them away from me? That's effectively what her argument is here, is why is it every time I find friends, people try to take them away from me? And look, maybe there's some emotional trauma you need to work out there. But like, at the end of the fucking day, that's not what anybody's saying.
Joined the broadcast.
What people are trying to say to you is the same thing that I said to you about Malice and Emma and Hatman and Chad and Pretty Little Lies. They are not your friends. They are using you, just like this guy used you as an excuse for doxing Carly. They are all using you. And the only difference here is that the people that are telling you that he's using you are not willing to tell you that Malice and Emma and Chad and Pretty Little Lies and Hatman were also using you. I've been trying to tell you this since I think fucking August.
When he was live, people, that I had, associated with were on his live. And somebody asked about me and how I got involved. So I explained. That's all I was doing, was explaining how I got involved in this situation. I wasn't trying to start shit up
after the drive-by
again. And then the whole situation, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't agree with, what people do on here. I don't agree with going IRL. I don't do that. I've had people that used to be in Malice's community that I had on Messenger hit me up with screenshots of some stuff that I didn't want to see at all. Like, I try to, be cool with everybody. And I know that some people, there's some people out there who are bad, and I try to stay away from that. But every time that I find a new person to
But see, do you see? I mean, do you see what I'm saying here? That's the point. Is yeah, okay, you found a new person. You found the wrong one. Okay? Move on. Stop watching people because they react to Carly. That's been my argument the entire time. Is if you don't like Carly, don't watch people who do nothing but watch Carly.
like a new content creator, and I watch their content and interact on their live.
You found a new content creator to find another content creator that was shitting on Carly. That's it.
Sam is doing this again, blah blah blah. She's
you are doing it again.
Blah blah blah.
Yes,
it's like,
correct.
Why can't I make my own choices?
Oh God.
Why can't I choose?
Samantha, make all the stupid, fucked up choices that you want to fucking make. I'm not stopping you from that. I'm going to criticize them.
Who I want to be friends with. Why do you have? Why, like, I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but like, why do you feel the need to tell me who I can be friends with and can't? So that whole thing escalated, and then I took some time off to work on myself again. Once I did that, for some reason, I don't know why, but something in my heart told me to check on Reddit. And that's when I saw a post saying, "Oh my God, is this true?" It was a screenshot of YTS community post on YouTube that said that I wasn't alive. And
Spoiler for the Yeetus. Spoiler for the Yeetus video.
It made me cry. With everything that I dealt with, like online and in person, like it honestly made me feel like shit. And
here's the thing, Samantha. And here's the lesson that you did not learn from that. Was that had you not been stalking any and everything that you could about Carly, you never would have seen the post. That was the point he was trying to prove. As dumb as it was, that was the point he was trying to prove.
Plan to make a video to tell people that I'm alive, that I'm okay. And he responded saying, just something kind of rude. And I just want to say this. I know people are pissed off with YTS and what he did. But please, I'm not trying to be mean, but please don't attack him.
Forgive and forget. He knows not what he does.
He and I were both wrong. Like, he and I had, our disagreement. There were some things that were said over the past couple months that
just say you deserved it. How about that?
We're throwing at each other. And I think that's another reason why he did what he did. Do I hate him for what he did? No. Hate is a strong word. I do forgive him for what he did. He did it out of anger. What he like I said, I'm like what he did was wrong. I'm not gonna attack him for it. I'm not gonna hate on him for it. Don't stop, if you were a sub for him, don't stop subbing him because he does make some cool content.
Not anymore, he don't.
But I'm not gonna shame him on it. I did contact him through, I believe it was Twitter, to ask him like the reason why he did it, and he explained it to me. He is going to take some time off of YouTube just to work on himself, which is fine and great. I wish him nothing but the best. But I did notice another post on Reddit from that was a screenshot of somebody who saw.
Go ahead. She who shall not be named.
YTS post, and they asked, why the fuck he did this and whatnot. And I'm trying to figure out why the fuck are you getting involved when you.
Oh, okay. No, this is about Queen of Karma, I think.
You attacked me also back in October. And you can sit there and say that you didn't do it because that's not true at all.
Because that's the other thing is she seems to want to start up this fight with Queen of Karma, and I really don't understand what it's about. It may have to do with the whole crotch critters thing. I really don't know.
The night that I was live trying to explain myself, you came into my broadcast and ripped me a new asshole. And I know for a fact I had maybe 6 people in my live trying to tell you to stop, but you continued on.
Okay, no, this was after the crotch critters thing.
Covered my video.
This was when Beth was losing her mind, I think.
And said that what you did was gross. I know for a fact that Malice even covered it, and Emma. I know for a fact that I believe Emma was on my live. Debbie Reynolds was on my live. Chaotic. October was on my live.
Debbie Reynolds.
And I can't remember who else.
Explain yourself.
But you accused me of a lot of fucking shit that wasn't true at all. I tried my hardest to defend you. And you kept going. You kept saying, oh, Sam, did this. She accused me of a lot of shit in IRL. She accused me of blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about. Like, I have no...
The person who was upsetting her was Queen of Karma. What she's referring to is that when Queen of Karma fell out with everybody and Emma and Malice started attacking her, I believe this is accurate. I don't really have the information to back it up, so take this with a grain of salt. I believe she is accurate in the fact that Samantha initially was like, look, Queen of Karma's always been cool or whatever. But, they were attacking her, and eventually it was going to fall back. And, I don't know. At some point, Queen of Karma went into Samantha's chat and, had a whole meltdown and shit. And was, raging at her. And with Samantha, the way she was, screaming, right back. You'll see how Samantha gets when somebody actually talks in her chat. Because here's the thing. There was an incident last night on Samantha's stream. That's what I'm leading up to, is I just wanted to catch up in what she said on this particular broadcast. But yeah, effectively as I remember it, again, great assault here, but as I remember it, when Queen of Karma, when Emma, was it somebody else? But I think it was mostly just Emma and maybe Malice were going at Queen of Karma. That for some reason Queen of Karma went into Samantha's chat and had a meltdown. She was just for whatever reason, Queen of Karma just woke up one day and decided to burn this whole thing down. It was pretty spectacular.
Fucking at all. What other people say and do to you, I have nothing to do with. Like, I'm my own person. I can't control what people do. I can't control what anybody else does. I'm in my own corner. So if people are going IRL with you, I have nothing to do with it. Okay? If you have a problem with a certain content creator, then why do you stalk his profile? Why do you continue to stalk his YouTube? Why
Okay, Samantha, come on now. Come on now. You're over here criticizing Queen of Karma for stalking Yeetus's fucking page while you're over here stalking everything about Carly. Every channel that talks about Carly. Every Reddit that talks about Carly mentions her. You're over here stalking all this shit. You're gonna like actually accuse her of that? I mean, really?
are you getting involved? Why do you care? Like, you sit there and say that he stalks you, that he does this and this and this with you. If that's the case and you're like so scared of your safety, then why don't you do your own thing and not worry about what he does to me?
Oh my god. Do you have a
Like,
mirror in front of you,
You and I are
girl?
not friends anymore because of what you did to me. So, do your own thing, worry about yourself, and don't worry about what he does to me. And I also want to say that I understand that people think that Valkyrie has something to do with the whole YTS post. I just want to say this because I saw on her community that
didn't.
Valkyrie saw the post and also was fucking pissed off with him. I talked to her, I believe on either Reddit or through email. She also wasn't happy about it at all. Like, she and I, when I attacked her on Reddit, she and I, talked about the stuff, and she and I worked things out. Like, we're fine now. I have nothing, no hard feelings with her at all. So I just want to say this. Please don't blame Valkyrie at all because she's cool. Please. I don't associate with Emma, Malice, or much people anymore because I've moved on.
Good.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Okay.
Do I?
Let's see it, girl.
Am I, mad at them at all? No. Do I have hard feelings with them? No. They have nothing to do with anything at all. Like I said, I haven't talked to them at all. Whatever happens has nothing to do with them at all. I did hit up somebody on YouTube and ask them why they got involved. And then they brought up, Emma Hatman and I believe Moon. Again, they had nothing to do with it. I did it my own term. I did block that person.
Okay.
Again, please.
I have no idea who or what you're talking about, but like, can we move this along, girl? We still got another damn minute. Listen, everybody hit 7 in the chat. And then hit the like button on the stream. And if you're feeling saucy, hit the super chat button.
There's no law that says I can't be on someone's broadcast. If you don't like it, don't associate with me. It's plain and simple. You guys have a great week. It is spring. So I'm going to spend some time, offline for a while and enjoy my spring. Like I said, I got a tablet to do some content and whatnot. But other than that, you guys have a great day. Again, this is not me trying to attack anybody. I am sorry for everything that I've done over the year.
Well, technically, this was a month ago.
YTS, I wish you nothing but
May
the best.
8th.
I hope that you're doing well. Valkyrie, same with you. Mal, same with you. Emma, same thing.
I hear Yidis is traveling to some remote location somewhere in the New Zealand area.
I'm out.
What the fuck is this camera angle? So that was
That's what it seems.
No, Tom.
Saying that people, you know,
Too much bald. That was just that's the camera angle that Samantha does. It's always pointed at the ceiling or pointed at some blanket while her voice is really fucking muffled. She's very frustrating to watch. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Last night, Samantha decided to go live for some reason. Okay. I only caught the tail end of it because some guy named M60 like rated her stream and like people were spamming about this guy. Don't know who he is, but he sounds like a real douche. And she ended up raging offline. So here's the thing. She immediately deleted the stream. But here's the thing. I immediately, when she went offline, downloaded the stream. And I have it. And by the way, in full quality. Full picture perfect quality, okay? I don't fucking screen record in fucking portrait mode. Wait, no, wrong monitor. I need you over here. Okay, here we go. We got 10 minutes on this one.
You guys know who this is? It is Sam. It's been a minute since I've been on doing a live on YouTube. Well, I'm doing both right now. I'm doing a live for here and Facebook.
So you pointed at the
just
ceiling.
So people can hear and whatnot. If my laptop craps out, I apologize. My laptop is at the end of the rope, which is why I had to get a tablet, which I did like a couple weeks ago. But the only thing that kind of sucks is I can't go live on YouTube, because it says that I don't even know. It's really weird. And then I tried going on my phone, and it says that I need to have a certain amount of subs in order to go live. But yeah. So with everything that has been going on lately, I thought of something. And before I get into it, if you guys want to dip, smoke, for fun with me, or even drink, feel free to. Yes, that's my intro.
Smoke them if you got them.
But yeah. Y'all know what I do. So yeah. But I did get myself a new device because my laptop is crapping out on me. I've had this laptop for, I want to say 5-6 years now. It's a good laptop, but it's dying on me. The battery, originally they said it was the battery, and then it just won't stay on.
Jake Hudson, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. You here to fuck up this stream again?
Anymore. I think it's also the charger, and you know I know nothing about laptops, so I didn't want to keep buying more software for it when I didn't know like what I needed. So I decided to buy myself a tablet, And the tablet I bought is a 10-inch Android.
Okay,
It comes with the
Samantha.
keyboard, the mouse, the stylus pen, and all that. It's a really nice tablet, but it kind of sucks that I can't go live on YouTube on it.
Listen, at least she's not talking about Carly.
Know why. It has something to do with the mobile, whatever the fuck it is, but whatever.
Right.
So for now, I'm just gonna do it on here. I don't really do broadcasting on YouTube anymore, unless, you know, I just feel like it, but whatever. So, those of you who have been with me with this whole BS with
Oh,
you
here
know
we
who,
go. You know who.
you guys probably know where I'm going at with this, but I'm not doing this to start shit again. I've been thinking a lot about certain things, and people.
You know, that's how Carly would always start those videos out, is with, I'm not saying this just to start things up again. I'm not trying to start things up again, but I just feel like I gotta say this. So again, why is it okay for Samantha to do this? And everybody praises her for this and like, oh, it's okay. But Carly does this and she's a horrible fucking monster.
You know, pointing the finger at me, blah blah blah, and calling me, you know, a lol cow and all this shit.
You are a lol cow, girl.
And just defending her out of nowhere, and thinking, you know, there's no evidence that, you know, she did this to Sam, blah blah blah, and all this shit. But I just want to say this. The reason why you guys can't find evidence is because people, you know, over the past couple months, people have, you know, stopped covering because they were getting slammered and all this shit happened.
Samantha, they were not getting slandered. Everything people were saying about Malice and Emma and Pretty Little Lies, everything everyone was saying about them was true. That's not slander. What they were saying about Carly, that was slander.
Everybody in the drama community, they went their separate ways. As you guys know, my friendship with Malice pretty much ended. And then, of course, people had to cover that shit and, you know, try to assume shit that when they don't have all their fucking facts straight.
I still don't
know. You know, assumed a lot of fucking.
I don't know who she's saying covered this, as if like somebody made a video titled Samantha and Malice and cut ties for good. Like, who was covering this? Point me to the video. I need to know.
You know, different things about Malice and I. They assumed a bunch of shit about, you know, Emma and I and all this, and it was just too much, you know, chaos. And then people were rubbing my face that Chaotic was talking to somebody. And honestly, I really don't give a fucking shit anymore. You know, I tried to be friends with everybody. But it is what it is. So, everybody was pointing the finger at me, you know, saying that I'm the one that was obsessed with, you know, Carly. And I'm the one who kept, you know, this shit going, but
Yup. All true. You were the one who kept this shit going.
Yet, you know, the more that I think about it, I find it funny that when I got off YouTube, for I don't even know how long it was. I think it was from like October. And
Sal, let me just say something about Pretty Little Lies for just a moment. Because you want to know something that's fucked up? Because she hasn't done a video on Carly. She's just been talking about Crystal Station because, first of all, she can't keep her focus on more than one person at a time, apparently. She's been doing those videos about Crystal Station, and I know she's completely insufferable to listen to, but open up the transcript on any one of those videos and just Control F and search for the word Carly. I want to say she's probably brought up Carly's name, like probably a good, if I had to guess, she's probably easily brought up Carly's name 50 times since she stopped covering Carly. Has Sam not noticed that the only one not included in the same group as Malice, except Emma, etc., is her? I mean, exactly. Remember, Malice and Emma were teaming up just the other day to stop somebody from subscribing to somebody else.
till God knows when. But anyways, when I got from fucking YouTube, I find it funny that I think it was either Valkyrie or Jessica Mesco was live, and Carly decided to bring me up on her live.
Wait, what?
And
hold on a second. Hold on. No, back that up. What did she just say here?
I think it was either Valkyrie or
she said the other night
got off YouTube for I don't even know how long it was. I think it was from like October until God knows when. But anyways, when I got from fucking YouTube, I find it funny that I think it was either Valkyrie or Jessica Mesco was live, and Carly decided to bring me up on her live, and
okay. Whatever she's trying to say here is factually untrue. Jessica Messica has been talking about now nonstop for months now. Okay. She hasn't done a stream about Carly in quite some time. Valkyrie also has been going live, and she has from time to time been bringing up Malice and whatever, but I've been watching Valkyrie and Carly hasn't come in her chat or gone on her streams. Like, this is completely made up. Like, this is something she has either seen some old ass video from like October or something, like not even October, maybe like November, December at the earliest. But like this, I'm telling you, this stream was yesterday. I'm telling you right now. I mean, Sal can back me up on this. Jessica Messica has done nothing but now content. Yeah, but I mean, all I can say is that I haven't seen Carly and Valkyrie's stream. Jessica has not even come close to talking about Carly in a long time. And the problem that I have with this is that Samantha does this. She makes assertions that in order to prove her wrong, you have to prove that something didn't happen, which is near impossible to do. You know what I mean? You could ask Jessica or Valkyrie if Carly happened to come in their chat recently and said something about Samantha. But number one, I'm not going to bother either one of them with that. And number two, what if they didn't see the message? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just a bunch of made up shit because she knows nobody's gonna fact check her. But if Carly said some shit like this, good goddamn if the fucking CIA wouldn't be investigating it.
M60 sent me. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is where apparently this guy M60 rated, and fuck you, M60. I'm just letting you know.
I
Fuck
really
that guy.
don't care. Cool. You don't know anything, so toodles. Anyways, and I just want to give a huge shout out to M60 since I'm wrong, but you don't know anything at all, so whatever.
Someone came in her chat and said M60 said you're wrong. And I heard that M60 said that y'all should not be going in her chat. That's what I heard.
Toodles! We're gonna start my account now, and bring your people onto my channel to talk shit when they don't know anything at all. Cool.
Thanks a lot, Jake Hudson.
You know what's really funny is the fact that I never once freaking ever freaking said I wish that Carly would suffer. Did you guys fucking forget about that? Because there's evidence of her saying this shit.
Now
saying that she wishes that I would suffer.
Now nobody brought this up, by the way. The only thing that somebody had said in the chat at this point was M60 said you're wrong. That was it.
And if you don't believe me, I have no fucking problem posting it on my video.
Okay. We're gonna see the poster in a minute.
What's up, dumb
We're gonna look at the evidence.
Don't come on to my broadcast and start shit. I will fucking finish it.
Yes, this was last
I'm
night.
on here to prove a fucking point.
Right about what, like 8 p.m.?
I'm really sick and tired of the fucking finger being pointed at me. Because it was Carly who was on either, I can't remember if it was Valkyrie or Jessica Meska, and asked, what happened to Sam's account? It's gone.
Okay, hold on. You said that she brought you up. And so, again, I'm over here thinking like she's trashing you. And what she said, apparently, now that I'm hearing this, is, what happened to Sam's account? I don't think that this happened anytime recently. Again, this stream was yesterday. I don't believe that this happened anytime recently. And even if it did, who cares? Does this require an entire live stream?
I'm sorry, but all the fucking times that Carly deleted her account, never once have I ever asked on a fucking channel, doesn't matter who it was, okay, to all people that coming.
I'm telling you straight up, it did not happen. It did not happen. She is making this up entirely.
Into my my live, stop spamming about M60 or whatever the fuck their name is. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm allowed to say what the fuck I want to say.
Yeah,
if you don't like that,
M60.
piss off.
And then she ended the stream. Okay. So immediately after this live stream, she decided to post on her community tab. Did we forget about Carly saying this about me? But yet I'm a lol cow. Did we forget her rap about kicking my ass? Her rap song about kicking your ass. Okay. Did we forget her asking her mods to find where I live? I don't recall this. Did I once do any of this? Yes, I said I wanted to punch her out of anger. She continued. Me, I said it once. So stop pointing the finger at the wrong person. So here's the evidence of what Carly said. I really hope Sam should suffer because she's the one who's always jealous of me. I would never do something to somebody like that. If I was a bad person, I wouldn't want to be on social media because that's what bad people do. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm a good person, and good people don't sit there and hurt other people. And YouTube is great, but I think TikTok is giving me more support but I have ever gotten. Let Malice let Malice talk, so at least I'm having a great evening. I'm watching my movie, about to make a salad. I did a video if you want to go watch it on TikTok, and I'm going live tonight. We're going to have so much fun. Don't you love the, like, circus that goes on in Carly's head as she, like, speaks and writes things? It's just, it's such a whirlwind of just, it's amazing. So anyway, this is the evidence. So Samantha, I really hope Sam should suffer. The problem with that is that, Samantha, legally, that's an opinion. When you say, I wanted to punch her out of anger, that's a threat of physical violence. That's the difference. You're over here bitching and moaning about a DM that you probably never should have seen because whoever sent this to you shouldn't have sent it to you. If they gave a shit about your feelings, why are your friends sending this to you? But you get sent this DM that you shouldn't have been sent in the first place. And you over here in the same breath are admitting that you said you wanted to physically assault her. You don't back up, exactly, you don't back up any of these other claims. You back up this one where she specifically just puts out an opinion. I hope Sam should suffer. You know what? With the way that you're acting, I don't blame her for saying that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know everybody wants to feel terrible for Samantha, but like at the end of the day, I have no empathy for this girl. She has no business going around acting like this and like doing this whole fucking 2-year-long brigade on fucking Carly. And then everybody else that's the only part that I feel bad about, bad for her, is that everybody threw her under the bus the minute it was convenient for her, for them. But the reality is, Samantha's still out here doing this shit. Samantha's still out here making a big fucking deal out of all this bullshit. And as far as I'm concerned, I will go back to exactly what I said, maybe an hour ago. As long as this stupid ass subreddit is still up, making it impossible for Carly to post content, then I'm going to treat Samantha the same way they treated her. Because I don't think Samantha should be on the internet. I think Samantha should be monitored. I think that somebody should be keeping an eye on fucking Samantha. Because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? You seem to think this of Carly, even though she's done nothing comparative to Samantha. Samantha lies constantly. She's over here threatening to punch people, much like Malice's husband, who threatened to strangle Carly. You're all out here threatening physical violence. So if I have to be the hall monitor for you fucking people, I'm going to do that. But the fucking reality here is I don't have time for this bullshit. So Samantha, delete your stupid ass channel. I don't have time for it. I really don't. Because you know what else I did while I was on Reddit? I got in touch with somebody about the fancy subreddit and told them I was working on a video about fancy. And so that is my next priority, is to get that video out. So I'm done talking about Samantha. We're done. Goodbye. We're done talking about Samantha. I feel like I may be forgetting something here, but hold on. Why is it burned into the screen like that? Okay, there it goes. Everybody press 12 in the chat for me, please. Nothing that I've seen about Sam makes me feel any sympathy for her. She's suffering the consequence of her own actions at this point. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing, is it's the consequences of her own actions. And I realize that, like I said, everybody was using her in the process, but like at this point, there's no excuse. Nobody else is going to fucking correct her on any of this shit. They're going to continue to ass pat her, and I'm just not going to fucking sit and put up with it, because I'm sick and tired of it. If Carly has to be harassed offline, then I'll do what I can to keep Samantha harassed offline. And then you want to meet me in the fucking middle? We can all leave each other alone. But I'm kind of sick and tired of it. And like, I'll be happy to even like fucking check in on this bullshit that Malice is doing. But I'll tell you straight up, I believe the kid that they were like harassing was like autistic, and like they were just like they were completely peer pressuring this kid into, he's done this and he's done that and blah 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 blah, and like you have no idea. And like I'm pretty sure this kid was like, man, I just watch him on Saturdays or something. You know what I mean? It's like, y'all know what's going on with Dr. Disrespect right now, right? Like, if somebody tells you that they don't believe the accusations about Dr. Disrespect, even if it's proven to them, and they still don't believe it, are you going to harass them until they take your opinion? Or are you just going to be like, ew, that's gross, like, go away? Anyway, I wanted to ask you guys about when I do another Carly video here. I could do like a bunch of shorter videos. That guy, do you know what I'm talking about, Sal? Did you watch Valkyrie's stream? What happened with Dr. Disrespect? There's an allegation. I mean, we could get into it, I guess, but it's a lot. There's an allegation that the whole reason that he got banned 4 years ago was because he was sexting a minor in Twitch whispers. Hold on. Before we do anything else, though, okay? Before we do anything else, though, let me finish up this Carly shit, because for me, making a part 2 of a Carly video, there's still a lot more story in all of this. And according to what I wrote down, I've got maybe 6 or 7 videos, like kind of smaller videos that I could make about Carly that might range from about 20 to 40 minutes long, versus doing another 3-hour-long video and it just being a part 2 and I'm done with it. You know what I mean? Like, would you prefer multiple condensed videos or like, because it seems like everybody's just into the like long ass videos. Like compare my last two videos. So I did that one about how to deal with view bots, and maybe it's just the YouTube algorithm's not pushing it out as much because it's like 17 minutes. But then the prank channel one was an hour and 17 minutes. I got 1.3K views. And then the Carly video was 2 hours, 48 minutes, and it got 3.3K views. I just feel like 2 hours and 48 minutes is a lot. But at the same time, I did also tell y'all to watch
Sam, what I can do and she can't fucking do.
I did tell y'all to watch Queen of Spade, The Infinite Victim, okay? And that one is nearly 3.5 hours long. So that's what I'm saying is like, I get it. People are into the long ass fucking videos, but I do smaller Carly videos as those are easier to digest, but a one and done might be better for your sanity. Maybe. I'm thinking that I could probably figure out how to make it like 2 more videos probably. I have, like I said, I wrote down like a bunch of like things that I would talk about. I've got like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have like 7 like headings for it, and so I'm thinking like some of those might be able to be condensed a little bit more. And the other problem is trying to tell it in a way that makes sense, because for the most part I would be going chronologically, but there are other things to like bring up from previously that I hadn't necessarily mentioned. I don't know. I think I'll figure it out. I really just want to throw myself into the fancy video, because I feel like the fancy video is something that like I really just need to like get out there now, and because it should have been out there like a month ago. And I do this, you know, like I said in this video should have been out there in fucking like August of last year. So not August, but like probably even August. Like I'm just not good at like putting it out there, especially when something is ongoing. Let's just look up something. Maybe there's a good summary somewhere. I don't want to watch Asmongold. I just want a summary of it. All right.
There are some questions we may never know the answer to. What happens when we die? What came before the Big Bang? Why am I so short? Why did Dr. Disrespect get banned from Twitch at the height of his popularity in 2020? Dr. Disrespect was the face of Twitch, one of the largest streamers on the platform and one of the largest streamers just in general in the world. And out of nowhere in 2020, he received a permanent ban with no elaboration from Twitch's side nor his. Though he has been somewhat vocal about suing Twitch as a result of getting banned, but he's never explained what the ban was for in the first place. So it's always just been this mystery that's plagued the minds of scholars for the last 4 years. A mystery on par with Area 51. And now, last night, there was a new development in this.
Believe me, if I had seen a different video from anybody the fuck else on this topic, I would have clicked it. But I find Boys Critical annoying as fuck. But you want to know something? The sad truth of it all is like every other video is going to be a 3-hour long live stream. And I just want a condensed version of it. And he's the one with the 8.5 minute video. You know, we can't ask for much better than that, I guess. You know, and maybe that's where a lot of YouTube is making its decisions, is like I guess if Charlie's the best we're gonna do, that's what we'll watch. I mean, 3 million views ain't lying.
Situation.
Is it?
Now, I want to be very clear, these are still allegations here, but a former Twitch employee on a random Friday night just came out and dropped a fucking bombshell claiming that Dr. Disrespect got banned because he was caught sexting a minor using the Twitch Whisper system and trying to meet up with them at TwitchCon. An extremely surprising statement that jump-scared the entire streaming community. Like, first of all, I didn't even know people used the Twitch Whisper system. That in and of itself was a shock. Twitch Whispers is more archaic than AIM and more useless than flavored toilet paper. It hardly...
Can I ask, some of you are still on Twitch, right? Is Twitch Whispers still there? Because a lot of people are talking about Whispers as if it's gone. And like, I'm pretty sure Twitch Whispers is still there. I use Whispers all the time. I mean, I agree. It's a shit fucking way of messaging people. And also, it's not encrypted, so you know Twitch reads all of those messages. You know Twitch reads all those messages, as we're about to find out.
Functions. It's a joke of a messaging service. But anyway, these are obviously massive allegations against Dr. Disrespect. Now, they didn't provide any evidence or proof of the claims. However, a lot of other parties, like journalists, came forward saying that they had heard similar things from Twitch employees. Like, their trusted sources had told them similar stories about the reason behind Dr. Disrespect's ban. But again, no evidence has been provided publicly for all of this. Right now, it's just a lot of people saying, like, this is what we heard too. Dr. Disrespect did reply to a tweet talking about it a little bit, saying, "Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract." The vast majority of people were pretty unsatisfied with that response from the doc because it's a bunch of hooey, like mumbo-jumbo legal lawyer speak that doesn't actually say anything. Like, instead of saying he didn't do what the claims are, like he didn't sext a minor, he said no wrongdoing was acknowledged, not that no wrongdoing happened. And then mentions that Twitch paid out the whole contract, which I think the reason he threw that in there is to try and illustrate that Twitch ended up settling with him and paid out his whole contract, which must mean that he was in the right legally, I think is what he's getting at, but it's so obtuse and still doesn't shut down the claim that has been made against him. So most people were left scratching their head wondering, well, is it true or not? So about an hour ago, he did make a follow-up tweet here saying, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled, nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday." He definitely provides a little more clarity with this statement. However, I have to wonder what
No, he doesn't.
legal obligations have got him like...
He just used more words, Charlie. That doesn't mean he provided more clarification.
Like fucking strangled like Homer Simpson around Bart Simpson's neck that are preventing him from just saying he didn't sext a minor if he didn't. He's still kind of talking around it, saying it's been probed and settled, nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, he was paid, instead of just like outright coming out with a fucking iron fist saying, this is baloney, this is a load of horseradish, absolute fish paste, that's not true. Whatever this legal settlement with Twitch was in the Thunderdome here, it's prevented him from being able to talk directly about this claim, it seems, which is so fucking odd. Now, I think it's important I mention just how uncommon it is for Twitch to permanently ban a streamer of any size, period. That's more rare than a total solar eclipse. It just doesn't happen often at all. There was a streamer who went live and she goatsied herself directly at the camera on Twitch, only got a 72-hour ban. A year or two ago, there was a streamer who had full-blown sex on stream and she only got a 72-hour ban. There's so many streamers that also have like 10 or even 12 bans to their name and still get to stream on Twitch without issue. So a permaban doesn't happen often, and it certainly doesn't happen often to the biggest streamer on their platform, and Dr. Disrespect was under a big contract with Twitch at the time of his ban. So for them to permanently ban him at the height of his popularity while he was the face of their platform with a big contract from them, it had to be something big. And the theory I subscribe to, and the most commonly accepted theory for why he was banned, was that it must have been some kind of big contract dispute. This time period was a wacky one, quite quirky for sure. It's when Mixer was still around, God rest its soul. It went out with a sad, pathetic whimper, a little wet fart into the wind, but at the time, it was a juggernaut, and it was scaring Twitch. It had recently bought Ninja off of Twitch to Mixer. It bought Shroud. And there was a little bit of a panic from Twitch, who then started issuing massive contracts to streamers on their platform to keep them there and away from Mixer. So the idea was that maybe Dr. Disrespect was talking with Mixer about a huge contract buyout, and it pissed Twitch off, so they banned him and wiped their ass with that contract, which led to Dr. Disrespect suing them for it, but Twitch, in the settlement, made sure that he kept his mouth shut about it. That was the main theory most people believed, again, myself included, and now this has come out. And again, there's no evidence to support the claims, but with a handful of other people coming forward saying they heard a similar reason behind his ban, it's got a lot of people believing that it must be accurate. Now, if it is true, it does also make Twitch look pretty bad here, in my opinion.
I think they banned him because he's not a real doctor.
Because this is a situation that deals with child safety on their platform, and if the face of their platform was sexting a minor through their Whispers service, I think Twitch has a responsibility to explain what they're going to do going forward to ensure that kind of shit doesn't happen again. Though I guess there could again be some real fucky nonsense in the legal proceedings that followed. I have no clue, really. But in the event that it is true, it still makes it seem like Twitch was covering up for the face of their platform being a predator. And that's not a good look for Twitch. So I guess it's also possible that Twitch wanted to bury this as well, to not take some kind of reputational hit in the public eye. Especially, I guess, during 2020 when Mixer was around. So I guess that's possible. I do, however, think now that this allegation has come out, whether it's true or false, I think this is going to be the start of the information around the ban coming forward, either from Twitch or Dr. Disrespect here, because this is such a massive allegation. So someone's going to come forward to set the record straight one way or the other is what I think will probably happen here, but I could be totally wrong. It could be another 4 fucking years before there's even a peep about the Dr. Disrespect Twitch ban mystery. But something I've seen a lot of other people talking about is they're surprised that Twitch was reading Whispers in the first place. I don't think anyone should be caught off guard by that. In the current day and age, everything you send through any service can easily be accessed by that service and is most likely being accessed by that service. All of your data is constantly being harvested and sold. Like, I thought everyone...
Okay. That's not okay. One of my big problems is that, you know, people get up in arms about doxing and all of this shit. And the same thing with this, and they don't seem to realize that, like, we shouldn't have to live in an age where data brokers just sell all of our information like that. There are ways of dealing with this, and the fact that people just throw their hands up and say, well, what, just don't, you know, I think somebody even in the chat said, I just don't say anything, you know, I don't say anything problematic in Twitch Whispers. It's not about that. It's about the fact that, like, even if you don't say anything problematic, like, the simple fact that they can take your messages and use that against you and in any way, or use that to find out where you live or to track you down because you said something to a friend. I'm not saying I get your point, but at the same time, like, I think we as a society have to start being more cognizant of, like, the fact that when we put our personal information out online and shit like that, that we should, number one, do our best to make sure we protect our information, and number two, that we're not being watched, that we're not being spied on. And there was something else, I just can't remember what it was now. But, like, that's my point, is, like, we shouldn't just be, like, sitting back and being like, welp, I guess, you know, it's just like the yellow pages, because it's not, you know? The Jew warrior at the channel awesome fired him and buried him grooming minors until it accidentally came to light years later. Why didn't several other big Twitch streamers get banned too? There have been many proven streamers since Dr. Disrespect if child safety was a reason. I don't know. I have a theory on this.
Knew that by this point. So in this case, Twitch having access to the whispers and
no, it's not VPNs can help. It's like you should only be chatting with like end-to-end encrypted services. You know, you shouldn't be even on end-to-end encrypted services. You shouldn't be putting out personal information. You know, you shouldn't use the same username in two different places, for example. I get that a lot of that stuff can get confusing, but it's like there are ways to protect your information on the internet, and I think a lot of people just I think a lot of people just don't know about it, and the problem is that it's because of lazy attitudes like this, where it's like, well, it's already all out there. What are you gonna do? I mean, I thought everybody knew everybody was watching us. You didn't know that? Like, we shouldn't, like, accept this as a society. That's my point here.
reading them and then taking action from them isn't like an unheard of concept at all. It's just a matter of not that's the reality of what happened, if this is a true claim or not. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to go over where everything's at right now. It's kind of just a complete mess. So I guess we'll see as the story develops. That's really about it. See ya.
Yeah. So anyway, here's my theory. Let's see. Am I logged into my 10 account? I'm currently locked out. So there's been some stuff going on since that video got put out. Dr. Disrespect got cut from a game studio that he founded called Midnight Society, which I don't know. Can somebody tell me what game they've made? So we're terminating our relationship with Guy Beam, our founder, our co-founder, immediately. So, okay. Dr. Disrespect gets a message during stream today, causing his mood to immediately shift. By the way, the whole thing here is that we assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship immediately. While the facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. There was also a Verge article, okay? There was an article from The Verge stating that a second Twitch employee had anonymously told them, had anonymously confirmed that it was for sexting minors, okay? But it's a anonymous source. That's all we know. Let's see the
things
message
here.
He gets a message and causing his mood to immediately shift. Before announcing he would be taking a break and that 12 a.m. was parting ways with him. Feels similar to the moment 4 years ago. Okay.
You know how we run things here.
Nothing happens in this clip. What a surprise. Do we need to go down the rabbit hole of these Dr. Disrespect clips? Because they're all terrible. Like, if his mood is shifting that hard, I can't tell he's wearing sunglasses. Maybe he's just concentrating on the game. Yeah, this was today, I believe. This isn't from 4 years
You know how we
ago.
run things here.
I mean, he was quiet, but okay. There is a different one also from today where he says, last moments on stream, discussing him being fatigued by the internet, taking a break from streaming, and driving off into the sunset.
I think more importantly, we need to...
That was the end of the clip that I had.
When I say step away, I'm going to have to...
I'm just watching
Twitter
clips.
Midnight Society, but maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene. It's what I need to do. I mean,
play the
right?
VOD. Oh,
take all the time you need, says Layer Cake. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Give me back my dog! Don't be a pussy. God damn it. I'm telling you.
Listen.
It's fatigue. It's tired. It's wanting to just kind of move away from the limelight. Ultimately, that's what it's about. You know what I mean, champs? Damn, now what? I mean, shit, there's 50 million other streamers you can watch right now. It's getting old, yo. What's getting old? Get the break. Respect it, Doc. Okay, I appreciate that. It's getting old. You're not alone. That's not very nice. You don't like me? It's time to drive into the sunset, says Swervin. Oof, man, I like your style. It might be time to drive in the sunset, champs. I appreciate all of you. Appreciate all the commitments, the recommitments. Please, do me a favor. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you soon. Yeah.
Rip Doc can't go to Mixer now. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to find the original tweet from the employee. But I guess you guys did already read that, right? Anyway, here's the thing. People keep coming out and being like, why can't he just come out and say I wasn't sexting minors? And like, that's the thing about it, is I don't believe that there is anything legally that I don't believe an NDA or anything could be legally prohibiting him from saying I wasn't sexting minors unless there is some other context to this. Okay? Unless there is some other context to this that doesn't make that because here's what I'm thinking. Here's my theory. This is all a theory. My theory is that he was messaging with somebody in Twitch Whispers. I don't know if the person was underage or not. We'll come back to that. But he was messaging with somebody in Twitch Whispers, and somebody may or may not have taken it the wrong way and thought he was sexting somebody when maybe it was questionable if that's what he had meant. There's also the theory that, well, I shouldn't say theory, Dr. Disrespect is playing a character. Whether, again, it is true or not, he can always fall back on the excuse that this was just his character or something. There's also the idea about maybe he did or didn't know that the age of the person that he was talking to in these whispers. Okay? This is, of course, all assuming that these whispers actually happened. Okay? It is completely conceivable that there was something that some Twitch staff member thought was weird, and whether the person was a minor or not is kind of relevant, because if the person that Dr. Disrespect was talking to was under the age of 13, then Twitch would be liable for violating, I think it's COPPA, The Child Online Protection Act. I believe that's what it is. But it's basically the law that says that if you're under 13, you're not allowed to have a Twitch account. Okay? So I think that Dr. Disrespect has enough lawyers and everything to figure out that they could easily argue that Twitch did not have a good, solid case for making the argument that he was sexting minors. And I think that that's why all of this has been put on hush, because I think that, because here's my real question. There was a post, let me find the post because I couldn't find it earlier when I was searching Keemstar's profile, but I know I sent it to Stardust. Because in my opinion, I think you could actually come to a conclusion on this, okay? This is the stream. This is the stream from 2020, and we're not going to watch it for the whole 8 minutes. We'll point out some timestamps. But this is the stream from 2020 where this was the last stream that he did on Twitch. And in the comments, there's a bunch of speculation about at 4:25, wife walks in to tell him something he muted and something she left. 7:18, he looks around distraught, almost like he knows what's about to happen and is trying to accept it or taking one last look. 7:51, visibly recoils from a sound and immediately runs end stream credits and turns stream off. Also says goodbye to stream, saying we will get through this. Something happened to Doc after the stream was over, whether or not he was arrested and got bailed out or whatever. So they're claiming that during this stream that they hear things. 8:05, somebody says, "Champ, let's go, hands up." Marketing stunt. Maybe they meant somebody in the chat. Okay, maybe I did misread these. But either way, people are making quite a bit out of this. At 4:27, you see him talking to her, and he says she's looking at me. So she is in there trying to warn him. He just tells her to wait, then later looks at his phone, and it's downhill from there. Hold on. Here, I've got screenshots from my fucking DMs with Stardust. Here we go. At 8:03, someone says hands up and something else. You really got to concentrate and hear it. Okay? And then, yeah, that one I showed.
Garrett's tough. We'll get really, like you said, we don't really know some of the. Yeah, we'll get through this Champions Club. I know it's a tough. That's because I don't know this one. Life's weird right now.
Listen closely.
Well,
in retrospect, the irony that he was playing Roblox.
we'll get through this, okay? And
Hey, Christopher.
dun dun dun! You better not taunt me. How dare you? Fuck.
You get to try.
Now, did anyone hear anything? At 8:03.
Hey, Christopher.
Dun dun dun! You better not taunt me. How dare you?
Fuck. You get to try.
I thought I kind of heard something. Towards the end there.
Christopher.
Dun dun dun! You better not taunt me. How dare you?
Fuck. You get to try.
But it sounds like it's just somebody else in the Roblox chat or something. It doesn't sound like it's coming from his microphone. You know what I mean? Here's the thing about it, though, is like, are we down to like conspiracy theories now at this point where it's like, I'm over here like listening in to see if I hear hands up? If something happened here, and this is the point that I want to impress on all of you, is that if something happened here, shouldn't we be able to find out? If the police showed up at his house, shouldn't that be on record somewhere? And this is the other thing about it. If Twitch thought something had happened, did they contact the authorities? And if not, why didn't they? And like I said, I could see all of this having been some simple joke that he made, whether it was on or off stream, that just got wildly taken out of context. I genuinely could see that being a possibility. But I don't know. I mean, it's just like, it's really hard to argue with anything beyond when he can't just outright say, I wasn't sexting a minor, you know, for whatever it's worth. You know what I mean? If he can't say that without implicating himself, then I think people have a right to like be like, what the fuck happened here then? There would be reports. My question is, has anyone looked? This is the court. Are you calling me fucking QP? Are you calling me fucking QP? I just think that it's very possible that something was taken out of context, but at the same time, if he can't express that without implicating himself, then I think everybody has a right to be like, what the fuck's going on here? Because like, it's weird and it's problematic. Why aren't you, listen, Samantha, why aren't you raging about Dr. Disrespect on stream? Why aren't you raging about this on stream? This guy's a lot more dangerous than Carly. I'd understand if you were on stream raging about this. Wisconsin had rednecks too. That's the thing. I don't know where he lives or any of that shit. Like, but I assume all of that information's like out there, right? Like I don't know. He lives in LA maybe. I just assume he lived the Hassan life, just not publicly. You know, people have been scouring the court websites looking for anything with his name on it. That's what I'm thinking, is it's like, if there's no record of a police report, even from around that time period, I would say look directly on that time period, but like when that stream happened. But if there's no record of it, then, like, for example, I was looking at the fancy shit, okay? Chillicothe, Missouri police. Oh my god. Let's see if we can find them. Okay. So if we go to Chillicothe, Missouri, and there is press releases. That's what we're looking for. We go to press release for June the 5th. And at 9:04 a.m., officers took a report of assault in the 200 block of West Business 36 Highway. The investigation is ongoing. That is Sarah Anderson reporting that Mike Stanfield's associate assaulted her. The reason the investigation is ongoing is because officers determined that she was not assaulted at all. Was there a second one? Oh, yeah. At 8:12 a.m., officers were dispatched to possible harassment in the 200 block of West Business 36 Highway. Officers responded and no report was filed at that time. So did somebody call, like, did Fancy call when they first saw Mike Stanfield and be like, oh my God, he's in the hotel with us, okay? And I don't feel safe. I'm going to take pictures of him, okay? I bet you she did. Bitch is crazy. Like, I bet she did. I bet she called at 8 in the morning because that's when apparently the incident happened, was at 8-ish in the morning. And then I think at 9 was when they were probably called out there by the associate. I don't know. Whole thing's wild. And, like, it's just, like, I don't want to make assertions on Fancy that I can't back up. But, like, she just lies her way through everything. Listen, everybody press 12 in the chat for me. I just wanted to show you guys because I've been talking about this on my other channel. But I wanted to show everybody that, do we all know who Ghost Politics is? Press 1 in the chat if we know who Ghost Politics is. And press 2 in the chat if we don't know who Ghost Politics is. Ghost is famous for doing a call-in show. And one of my favorite bits was when people would annoy him with "Fuck you, Texas."
646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Once again, we were talking about Syria's Bashar al-Assad.
Now, by the way, this is from a long time ago. This is listed 2016, but I think this is probably from 2011 or maybe 2013. I don't know.
Cracking down on the people out there by killing them in mass quantities. And of course, the American people, the American media.
He did like and still does like a right-wing politics show.
Nobody's giving a crap about it, you know? And that's just the way it is. Anyway, we got Victor on the line. Victor, are you there? On the line. Victor, are you there?
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck your Lone Star Bears. Fuck that fucking Alamo and fucking Longhorn State.
Are you kidding me, you sack of crap? Are you kidding me? You actually play a song that says F Texas, you piece of crap? Why don't you come down here to Texas? You come down here to Texas and say that to us, you sack of crap. We'll stomp your goddamn teeth so far down your goddamn throat, you'll be able to chew the goddamn ham and cheese sandwich you had 2 years ago, you sorry sack of crap. You come down here to Texas and we'll stomp a damn mud hole in your ass, kick it dry, take a dirty yellow bubbly piss in it, and all your stupid four-eyed idiot ass can do is look back at me with a yellow smile about it. That's all you'll be able to do. I don't want any of you sacks of crap to talk about Texas. Do you understand what I'm talking about, boy? I mean, we out here in Texas have the best economy in the nation. Do you understand that? You know that there's a lot of bad economic data coming out in the real estate market, but not here in Texas. You want to know why? Because we take care of business out here in Texas, you sorry sack of crap. We take care of business out here. And for you people to be sitting out here and disrespecting Texas is just... Jesus Christ. It pisses me off, all right? It pisses me off. I don't want to hear another song about, oh, F Texas. Texas is the greatest state in the world. And I want all of you sacks of crap never to forget that. Never. All right? I mean, out here in the state of Texas, you know that we say the Pledge of Allegiance to Texas before we say the Pledge of Allegiance to America. Do you understand that? And that's a goddamn fact. And if you don't believe me, why don't you go down here to Texas to one of these elementary schools, and the first Pledge of Allegiance that they will say is to Texas, baby. It's to Texas. I better calm down. Let me tell you something right now. I got a bad heart problem because of you sorry sacks of crap sitting over here calling me, all right? So don't sit over here and talk garbage about Texas, all right? I love Texas, all right? I love this state, all right?
So, needless to say, he would do this right-wing politics show, and he would have a segment where people could call up, and people would call up and they would troll him. And he knew. I mean, he's playing along with it. But the funniest part about his shows, and I think he knows this too, is him going off on these rants. Here, let's watch another "Fuck You Texas" compilation. And his show was a blog talk radio podcast. That's what his show was. It was not an actual live stream on YouTube. He does stream on YouTube now.
Baller Friday, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star.
Assholes. John Marston, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and
John Marston, Radio Graffiti.
fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Bear.
Can you shove that song up your ass? 480 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and
shut up your ass. 707 Radio Graffiti.
fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Bear.
Look, you idiots, all right? Y'all are starting to piss me off here, all right? You're really starting to piss me off. Stop doing this crap, all right? I'm giving you an opportunity to say whatever it is that you have to say. Stop pissing me off with this stupid, dumb, fruity-ass Texas song, all right? I'm serious. I don't even have to be doing this crap. I could be down there right now on 6th Street, drinking it up, having Miller time, for Christ's sake, instead of sitting over here talking to you losers, all right? John Marston, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck...
Sick son of a bitch. Lone Star, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Bear.
Pieces of crap. 480, Radio Graffiti.
One thing, boy, I wish. Fuck you, Texas, and fuck...
You sorry sacks of shit. Mima Mara, Radio Graffiti.
I just wanted to say, fuck you, Texas.
Yeah, learn English. 111, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas.
Good night, fanfiction.
This sack of shit. Shut off. You're supposed to be screening these callers there, engineer. What the hell's your problem? They're saying this stupid song about Texas, for Christ's sake. Screen these callers, for Christ's sake, all right? Screen them right and do your job. Jesus Christ. 417 Radio Graffiti.
Texas has some of the fattest, ugliest people in the world.
Stephen Pettery, Radio Graffiti.
Texas and Lone Star Bear.
Lone Star Wanderer, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Bear.
You stupid sacks of crap, man. I'm telling you, look, I'm warning you idiots, all right? This is supposed to be Radio Graffiti here, all right? You're supposed to say whatever it is that you want to say, for Christ's sake. Stop playing that stupid song, all right? I mean, I could be at 6th Street right now instead of putting up with this crap from you losers. Stupid assholes. 407, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. 707, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Bear.
Stupid sack of shit. DFM, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Bear.
You sack of crap. Look, all right, I'm not going to get upset here. I'm just warning all of you, all right? Stop playing that song or else, all right? Or else. Freaking fruit bowl, chunky-ass bastards. 417, you're on the horn.
Fuck you, Texas. Fuck the Lone Star State.
Fuck you, Texas. You fruit bowl. Grow some balls, for Christ's sake, before you call up here. 111 Radio Graffiti. Baller Friday, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck the Lone Star.
513 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star.
Stupid sack of shit. 417 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas. Fuck the Lone Star State.
Stupid fruit bowl. 707 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas.
F you asshole. 865, you're Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone.
Screw it up your ass. All right, 732 Radio Graffiti.
I'm hoping we get like a good rage out of this one, but we might not.
Are all Texas people racist?
Jesus Christ, you silly sons of bitches. 417 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas. Fuck the Lone Star.
Shut up.
So anyway, we get it though. People would call him, mess with him with just different shit, and then, you know, I'm sure we've all heard of streams like this before. One of my favorite videos on the internet is him ranting about Boogie. Okay? Everybody press 12 for me. Radio Boogie 2988. He reads off somebody's name on Twitter as Happy Birthday Boogie, and then goes off on probably one of the best rants in internet history.
Happy Birthday Boogie. What is it, Boogie's birthday, for Christ's sake? Did he make it to see another year? God, man, is there a God, really? I mean, the reason I say that is because, we got people like Stevie Ray Vaughan, I could talk countless people who have been taken before their time, geniuses, people who brought something to the world, for Christ's sake, and yet God allows fat pieces of loser garbage like this to just waddle their fat asses around the earth, contributing nothing but degrading the goddamn mental capacity of man-children throughout the world.
Now, mind you, Ghost was saying this shit about Boogie at least 2017, but likely well before that. Ghost was saying this long before that shitty fucking documentary about Boogie came out.
I mean, is this God's joke? Is this God's joke? Is this a joke, God? I mean, you let people like freaking Boogie just, their fat asses run amok out here while you take away folks that are actually contributing and actually enlightening people. I'm sorry. These are questions that have to be asked. Jesus Christ, man. And since it's Boogie's birthday, why don't we give his wife a treat and have her undo the dick hole? Never mind. Anyway, I'm just saying she's got that black friend. And look, let's be honest. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know what the hell's going on in Boogie's personal life, but that picture of his wife's friend, the black friend, and of course, supposedly he's gay, and of course, I'm sure Boogie believes that. If you want my opinion, I think Boogie, because he's very, very immobile,
Yes,
so once he lays down to sleep, all the woman has to do is just literally, get pounded in the living room. And what is Boogie going to do? I bet you he needs help up from the bed. So he's not going to get up and go, "Hey guys, what are you doing? What are you doing here? That's my girl." Anyway, you know what, Boogie? I can't believe it's your birthday, and to be honest with you, you're God's joke. You're God's joke. You're the reason I believe that the true God of this world is an evil person or not a person, it's not a person, but an evil entity, all right, that literally just wants to throw pain, misery, and disgust upon the earth. I genuinely believe that. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, it's his birthday. Are you joking? Well, at least YouTube as a birthday present is cutting his goddamn his monetization of his tarred freaking videos, for Christ's sake, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm done. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with the shout-outs. All right, so y'all can all shove it up your ass. I mean, that puts me in a bad mood that it's Boogie's birthday and yet he's still alive out here. You know. Sorry, I don't feel sorry for Boogie. I think that he has. I don't understand why young people. Look, I mean, I've seen young people die of cancer, and they were perfectly healthy. Everything was just okay with them. They were diagnosed. They got the chemo, and they croaked. And then you see people like Boogie, you know, some ungrateful fat piece of loser trash. And he's got pictures of himself putting Doritos and Mountain Dew in a blender, and he's shoveling food down his gullet like a garbage disposal. And then he tries to, oh, my doctor says that I'm losing weight. Oh, I'm losing weight. Nah. You know what? I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't see any significance for people like this. I mean, Boogie, please keep eating. All right? Please keep eating. And you know what? Let's pray to the God above the God of this world. Let's pray to the Creator. All right? Bow your heads. Everybody bow your heads. The Creator. I don't really like asking much from you because I know that you're pretty busy because, you know, you're doing other things. But you cannot allow people like Boogie to walk the face of the planet any longer. I mean, this guy has literally used and abused his vessel of life, which is his body. And he is a disgusting specimen of human protoplasm. And yet somehow, some way, through the powers of the internet, he has had the ability to be able to find other fat, obnoxious life losers just like himself that literally donate him money. And look, on that note, hey, Creator, can you send me a sign? Should I, like, get a Patreon or something? I feel like I'm losing money out here, man. Have you heard how much people are making on Patreons, for Christ's sake? I mean, seriously, I heard that freaking, was it, Certovich makes about 10 grand a month on Patreon? Are you joking?
Do I need a Patreon, guys?
I mean, Boogie makes about 3 grand a month, and, you know, on top of his YouTube, I mean, I can't believe this. I mean, is that what people want? Do people want, like, sympathy, for Christ's sake? Do you want me to come up on here and be like, yeah, you know, I'm depressed, and I'm really depressed and I need help, and, you know, here's my Patreon. Please help me not be depressed anymore and donate and, you know, keep contributing. I mean, is that what y'all want? I'm not joking around.
I mean, he makes a pretty good argument here. Is that what you people really want? Because it's clearly making money for these fucking grifters.
Anyway, F you, Boogie, all right? I hope the Creator, you know, strickens you with a goddamn heart attack or a stroke, because you deserve it, in my opinion, all right? You're a piece of trash that's contributing to this overgrown man-child bullshit. Excuse my French, I'm sick of it. Hate man-children, man. I hate them. I hate them. I'm sorry, I hate them. Anyway, that's enough of Boogie. We got more freaking important things to talk about instead of some fat YouTuber who should be freaking taking a dirt nap already.
From what I understand, if you look at Boogie's finances from that documentary that you were referring to, from what I could tell, he makes more than most of us make. And it's like he's just pissing the money away and acting like, I don't know. Boogie is a piece of shit. And this is why, like I said, this is absolutely one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. TCR Lost Remix and Splice. So, and yeah, like I said, Ghost was calling this out years and years ago. And, you know, I just... Anyway, here's the point. Ghost was doing this politics show, and he's still, to whatever extent, doing this politics show. Like, that's the thing, is he's doing the show. He was doing it on Vaughn Live for a while. And he's doing it on YouTube now. I think he may have been doing it on Kick at some point. The stream that I watched, he was talking about why he didn't want to stream on Kick, and I don't even remember what the reason was. It was something like they have stupider rules than anywhere else. I'm not sure. But I just want to show you just a moment of it, because he has succumbed to the everyday streamer aspect of it, and like it's a lot of things I think have like degraded the quality of his show. So like what you just heard was Blog Talk Radio, and that's when you call up, you use a phone, like an actual phone, you call up a number, and then it gets broadcast on Blog Talk Radio. That's why his voice sounds so filtered and like shitty quality. So now he's doing a live stream where he has like an actual microphone, and I think it just sounds different from how, like, listen.
Here, because if you want my opinion, anybody who ever talks about, oh, socialism works, hey, post-COVID shows that it doesn't. And look, during COVID, we as a consumer, an American consumer, had more personal savings on a collective level than in any other.
But do you see how his voice just sounds softer than it did before? Like, would anyone agree with that? Like, his voice just sounds softer because it's better quality. And that's fine, but this is one of the reasons why I still take calls through the fucking phone lines, is because there's something about that scratchy quality that I think is comforting, should I say, or I don't know. I don't want to say it's nostalgic, but it's just, there's something that makes it feel more realistic. You know what I mean? It feels, I don't know how to explain it. The conversation feels more authentic. Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, so there's that. So his voice sounds like, you know, crisper and cleaner, as you said, but I feel like that's kind of taken away from that charm that his show had, you know? Anyway, but he's still doing this shit, and it's still pretty funny, if you ask me. It's mostly gotten kind of taken over with like donation alerts, was what I was gonna say, because that was the other thing, is that he had just like, I guess, turned on text to speech again, and was like complaining about, oh, I should have turned on text to speech, like. And I think he has media share too, which...
How are y'all finding these? How are y'all able to say that picture?
Oh, I think we're going to get an N-bomb,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it sounds like obese. We're going to wind it. Wanted to just... I've got the... All right. Fucking jerk off. Looks like you're auditioning for choir boy practice. Buy that for $1. What?
Can you go?
No, let's get that shit.
Yeah, it's something in Russian that's meant to sound like the N-word.
I wind fucking asshole out of here. I got your fucking obesity, all right, asshole? Trial right now. Oh, Jesus. What is this?
Fucking you get.
No, I gotta take that shit off, man. God damn it, man. Can y'all please cut the crap, man, please?
But you see, I mean, it's still the same ragey Ghost, and it's still fun, in my opinion. But anyway, look, we're not even here to, like, talk about Ghost and what he's doing now, and I'm not being critical of his show. Like, I love it. Like, I get it. The thing is, he found AI music. And for any of you who know how unhinged Ghost is, this is just another, in my opinion, chapter in his story. He found out how to make AI music. So here's a song called It's Baller Friday.
All I wanna do is drink all day. I wouldn't want it any other way. And weed to kick up the buzz and a little cocaine just because. Now I'm as high as a kite. Cause I wanna party tonight. It's Baller Friday. Oh, I like it. I like it. It's Baller Friday.
Catchy.
Weekend has just begun. Oh yeah. Drinking shots like I'm executed. God says I have to drink the
7
fluid.
if you're jamming.
Smoking head like I was electrocuted. Oh yeah. Drinking shots like I'm executed. God says I have to drink the fluid. Smoking head like I was electrocuted. Oh yeah.
So the videos are AI.
I work hard all day, every day. It's time for me to go out and play. Only one life, so why not live it? Baller Friday is gonna be explicit. The buzz has got me tonight. Don't care if I'm wrong or right. Every change showed me the light to keep my side. Another bag.
All right, so this is the video's AI, the music's AI, and I assume the lyrics are mostly AI. I mean, he comes up with Baller Friday because that's what he calls his Friday show, is fucking Baller Friday. Song's more fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops. So there's one of his songs, but like they get a lot more unhinged. For example, Look at Her Turd Cutter is probably my new favorite song.
She's shaking that dumper, making me wanna hump her. She be clapping those cheeks, dropping it like dirty freak, shaking that thing like butter. Check out a turd cutter. Look at a turd cutter. She knows how to get down. Look at a turd cutter. Her booty hole be brown. Go, 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 go. Check out a turd cutter. I wanna slam my ham in between those big old yams, giving back shots till she's broke, treating her like pig in a poke. Give me that ass, I didn't stutter. Man, look at that turd cutter. Look at a turd cutter. She knows how to get down. Look at a turd cutter. Her booty hole be brown. Go, 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 go. Check out her turd cutter. Luciana, look at her turd cutter. Juanita, look at her turd cutter. Valentina, look at her turd.
I feel like every time I hear this, I notice something else in it. But fuck it. Look how loud.
Gabriella, look at her turd cutter. Your auntie, look at her turd cutter. Your mama, look at her turd cutter. If you got a hot turd cutter, say hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. If you're shaking your turd cutter, say drop it, girl. What? Drop it, girl. If you want a turd cutter in your face, say give it to me. What? Give it to me. Look at a turd cutter. She knows how to get down. Look at a turd cutter.
That booty hole is brown.
Go, 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 go.
Like, I'm sorry, this is fucking catchy. It's just so catchy.
Check out a turd cutter. Her turd cutter be big. How does she wipe that ass?
And it just keeps going. Okay, but listen. It doesn't really get much more unhinged than like, by the way. It doesn't get more unhinged than that, right? I'm telling you, this should be the summer hit. Haunted Vagina, an abortion song. I'll put the captions up for you on this one.
She had an abortion.
she's proud she did. No child support extortion from the kid that she hid. But now she has a haunted vagina. A haunted vagina. She killed a kid in there. A haunted vagina. Abortion hauntings. It's really real. Nothing I'm wanting, like clubbing a seal. Now she has a haunted vagina. A haunted vagina. She killed a kid in there. A haunted vagina. Abortion hauntings.
Okay, we do get it, right? We do get it. Her vagina's haunted because she had an abortion. An aborted fetus has more life than ghosts. Like, and I'm sorry, even this is kind of fucking catchy. We've got It's Taco Tuesday.
I got the munchies and I got the blues today. Want something crunchy? It's Taco Tuesday. Arriba, arriba. It's Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Arriba, arriba. It's Taco Tuesday today. I need some tortillas for my bean and cheese. I'll go to Maria. She makes them with ease because arriba, arriba, it's Taco Tuesday.
The lyrics do kind of sound like Ghost wrote them himself, if I'm being honest.
Taco Tuesday. Arriba, arriba, it's Taco Tuesday today. Give me some tacos to celebrate. Order some when you're on a date. Carne asada, fajitas, and chicken too. Bean and cheese that make you go poo. Get tacos from the truck on the street, or a taco bar we good friends meet. I want me some tacos all night and day, served by a guy named Paco, because it's Taco Tuesday. Arriba, arriba.
Listen, Ghost wins the night for today. She's got the mommy milkers.
She got knuckles so big, I can't stop looking. Let me be your pig, and let's start cooking. Your fun bags are a treat. I'd motorboat them now. Let me suck on the teat. I'll milk them like a cow. She's got the milkers, the mommy milkers. She's got the mommy milkers, and I want them in my face. Oh yeah, baby. She got the big breasts, got me popping around.
Now, are we getting a bunch of oldies music here? Little Nicky thinks he's a Nazi.
There's a prick named Nick, thinks he's slick. In the realm of
Oh my god.
pedals the white shtick, even though he's Hispanic.
Yeah. He had a fucking rap made about Nick Fuentes.
Cause I know your tricks, using this stick to get young dick. You and Ali are pretty fucking sick. Fuentes! Little Nicky thinks he's a Nazi, even though his bloodline is quasi. Little Nicky thinks he's a Nazi. He's just craving brown coffee. Lost his boyfriend Bate, who thought he was a flake, hiding behind a Mexican wedding cake. Give me a break, you're locked in for Guadalupe's sake, looking like you love to steak. Did Kanye make you ache when he gaped you with his steak? Or did Milo give you the fuck break? Fuentes! Little Nicky thinks he's a Nazi.
Alright, this one's pretty good too. It's Meme Magic, her song. Does anyone know what people are making this shit with?
It's magic. It's really magic. It's magic. It's magic. It's really magic. Magic, 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 really magic. It's the power of fun with the power symbols. Put them together and add.
Do now?
It's magic. It's really magic. It's really magic. It's magic. It's really magic. Magic, 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 really magic. Meme magic.
Yeah, I saw somebody sent like Stardust a song that they had made about like how I'd gift you 100 subs, but I'm poor or some shit. I think this was it.
It's magic in the feeling. It's magic in the mind. Manifesting into reality. What you're dreaming, now let it take control. It's the power of fun with the power symbols. Put them together and add.
This shit is just so unhinged because like this is the guy who was just screaming about "fuck you, Texas." Let's do the anime song though. The anime enjoyer song.
I know that you want me. I know that you need me. I know that you worship me. Hey, you incel. You know that I own you. You know that I possess you. You know that I control you.
Okay, why is this not playing at my local gay bar? Hey, little incel.
I'm your anime girl, waiting for you to come and take me. I'm your world. I'm your anime girl. Come through your screen and touch me. Hey, little incel, submit yourself to me. I'm more than you believe. Bring me your life so you can see. It was all meant to be. Hey, little incel,
Hey, little.
into your world.
Like, why did he not title it "Hey, little incel"? I'm like really feeling this now though.
I'm waiting to be your girl. Why are you waiting so long? I am where you belong.
This could be a TikTok sound for real.
I'm your anime girl, waiting for you to come and take me. I'm your world. I'm your anime girl. Come through your screen and touch me.
This is one of Ghost's new songs called Hey Little Incel.
I'm your anime girl, waiting for you to come and take me. I'm your world, I'm your anime girl. Come through your screen and touch me.
Like, seriously. What? This is better than anything else that's out there these days. A grown-ass man in a wheelchair made this. Such a no, I know. It's like this is legitimately good shit. Turned me trans. Thanks, Ghost. Ghost fakes his anime rage. Will capitalism make anime real? So this is what Ghost does in his off time. But yeah, no, unironically, I was I would kill to hear that playing at like at a bar. It would be great. But listen, if you want to see Ghosts, I highly encourage you to share, like, listen to some of those and share some of this out, because it's good shit, and like he probably should be getting the views for this, you know what I mean? But like, the problem is, listen, I don't know if you've ever been around these call-in streamers, but, you know, his whole audience is like, shut the fuck up, Ghost. Like, we get it. You found AI. Like, you know, they're just not interested. So if you're interested in the music, you should absolutely share out things like Look at Her Turd Cutter and Haunted Vagina, because I think they deserve the views personally. But anyway, I think I can raid. Who can I raid? I will probably be live again. Is Tomfoolery the only person live? I'll probably be live again next Wednesday on here. More than likely. But yeah, thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of the night.